Okay, where do you want to be?
I just want to follow about 10 feet behind them as they follow the directions that were given to them.
Okay, right here. Make it look like you're a little bit less inconspicuous. Put you against the wall. How's that?
Could you move my character again?
Yes, where to? How's the volume in the on the stream for the music?
I didn't realize there was music in the stream.
Yeah, there is. Is anyone else listening to it?
No, because we kind of hear ourselves in the stream.
Yeah, there's double up.
Yeah, it's like an echo and it makes it difficult to speak.
No worries. I turned the music up. I don't know who all is watching, but if the music is good, tell me. If it's not good, tell me as well. All right, so.
I cannot hear it because I'm using my
If
phone.
it's not good, shut up, I don't care.
Wow.
All right, so I put you like right here. I can move you one more time where you want, but we got to continue with the story.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so you guys have this information. What would you like to do with it now?
I would like to turn to Riso, or Trevor would like to turn to Riso. When we were in the man's house earlier, I noticed there was a trapdoor under his staircase, and he seemed quite frantic about running towards it as well when when he managed to escape us. Should we perhaps go and investigate what might be in there? Because there was also a strange orb in his house that I cracked or destroyed.
Well, I don't believe it's the right time to go back there just yet. You did gag him, bind him, and throw him against the wall twice.
Well, he didn't see our faces either, so he probably doesn't know it was us.
He did. He unbound them. Don't you remember?
This elf just does not want to cooperate.
I am so furious with you right now that I'm jumping on the table.
That is understandable, my friend. So what do you say? Do we go to the bazaar instead and get look at some new items?
Yeah, that should be fine. I got a bit of extra from in there.
Right. Do you want a share of the money I found?
Ooh, don't mind if I do.
I will give him 100 gold pieces.
Ka-ching!
There you go. That is half of the money I found in the chest that we found in his room.
Inside check. Is Trevor lying to me?
I shouldn't be. I think I only found 200.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind. Yeah, Risso and Trevor would like to, I guess, would like to leave the tavern.
If Graham is speaking, I can't hear him.
Yeah, same.
Graham, are you,
I can see his
I'm not
things are
hearing anything.
green.
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted. It does that because the button's literally on top of my... So, my bad. Technical difficulties. It happens, man. First stream. It's going to come through, man. It's going to happen. Okay, so one thing as a DM that I require for short rest, you can kind of do it at the end of a stream if you guys can manage that long, even through a battle. And then for long rests, you guys, in the middle of a stream, whenever you want, you go back to an inn, you pay the gold, and then you'll be able to do it that way.
We can only take a long rest at inns.
You know, you can do a long rest whenever you want, but you have to go to an inn, find an inn, and then you have to rest. But a short rest will happen at the end of every single session.
All right. So it's like we take a nap at the end of every game.
Well, it can be like an hour-long nap, like a power nap, but it's more like you regain a little bit of health, I guess, from like rolling some d8s and stuff like that. But if you want to like fully regain all of your skills right before like you feel like something's gonna happen, You feel like this ominous like spirit around you. You're like, all right, we're going to bed. Let's go. let's go rest up.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to the end. Nobody got time for this ominous shit going on. All right. So I'm sorry about that. Mic mutes itself sometimes. Anyways, we're good. So if you guys want to do your deception checks or anything like that, go right ahead.
I don't think we need. Is there anything?
I thought.
I don't think.
Oh, you don't want to? Okay.
No.
My character's gonna.
I'll do a perception check to see if anyone is following us as we leave.
Ooh, go ahead and roll.
Does this mean I'm gonna have to roll a stealth check to follow them?
If you want to do that, if you want to follow them or let it be known that you're following.
24.
Holy
And
crap.
Stalker will wait about 10 seconds after they leave, and then do his best to stealthily follow up behind them.
This is Stalker Friends.
Yes.
Stalker, actually a rogue, not a barbarian, but that's the only model we have.
So for record, guys, for everyone watching and showing up so people can recognize your voices for your characters, let's introduce ourselves. Start with this person right here. Chris?
That's me? Oh, yeah. My name is, Candlewick. I am, a high elf, wizard.
Nice. Do you actually have red hair like that? Your character?
Yes, actually, that is... You are very close to the actual, description of my character.
Nice. Alright. Next we're going to go with this character right here. Trevor, I think.
Yep, that's me. I'm Trevor. I am a human and I am a rogue. Or more specifically, I'm an assassin.
Next we're going to go with our flamboyant friend. Next is...
My name is Rezo Hema. I'm a bard.
Forever at
with
your
a-
service.
Yeah.
And then lastly, we have the knight in shining armor or dark armor.
I am Unit STALCRB-8. Most people just call me Stalker.
I love it, dude.
A rogue robot.
Are you a rogue?
I am indeed a rogue.
A rogue robot.
A scout rogue, to be specific.
You should have made him a bit smaller.
You know what, man? Like, the freaking model was already gargantuan. I scaled it down to as small as it could, and then I actually had to, like, volume scale it.
But listen, I stealth via intimidation.
You do...
You
a
just-
what are you
You
doing?
don't see me if I
way.
you don't see me if I tell you not to see me.
Right.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, dude. Dude is like freaking Shadow Monster. He's big and scary, but you just don't see him because he's Shadow.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we guys gonna go outside? Or what are we doing?
Oh, can I try and make a stealth check to kind of like follow behind the other characters?
Absolutely.
Can Candlewick make a stealth check? I am going to have to get used to that.
Yeah, the
Rezo
roll.
was taking or walking behind Trevor as we leave.
Trevor rolled a 24 on his perception check, by the way.
Stalker also rolled.
That better be good. It says 14, plus my stealth. That's a total of 15.
Yeah, no, I see you. You ain't slick.
Alright, you guys want to act it out?
Like, as I'm walking, I just kind of like stumble on one of the chairs. It's kind of like, ugh.
You stumbled upside down.
Impromptu headset.
Trevor sees this.
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to interact? Say something to him?
I turn to Rizzo and like whisper to him, someone is following us.
Should we do something?
Maybe not in
I give them a smile.
tavern. Perhaps we should go to a less conspicuous place first.
After you.
Alright, so we're going outside now?
Leave outside. Yep, take our leave outside.
Yep, Candlewick's gonna follow him.
And Stalker shall follow a little less conspicuously.
I don't know if that's possible. Alright, we gotta let it load for a moment. Because this is a pretty ridiculously big map.
Yeah, it certainly is. As Candlewick's following the map, this is kind of like face on like, oh my god.
Getting you guys in position. Alright, so you guys are outside now. Rizzo's in the lead.
I think Trevor was in the lead, wasn't he?
Yeah, you were in the lead, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor will walk towards the bazaar we were described earlier.
Okay. So you guys are actually gonna have to like explore it, I guess, a little bit. But I guess like, let's see. You guys, have y'all seen this before? Like as characters, y'all came up the stairs here. So roll a, roll a perception check. Roll a perception check, guys. And I want to know if you guys,
All of us?
yeah, everyone.
10. But I was in that area earlier because I went over there to eavesdrop.
That's true. That's true. You've already succeeded, so you can tell them. But the others might be able to contribute to a conversation when you tell them. Oof. Bill Zerum has a 7. Up, Candlewick knows.
I had a 10.
Alright, so the rolls here are Bill Zerum with a 7.
a 10,
Stalker with a
7.
6. Candlewick with an 18, who's our redhead guy. And then Scott.
You're looking at them wrong, by the way. That's the bonuses we get. Under
Oh.
says the total.
Okay, yeah. So Bill Zerum with the 10. Stalker with an 11. Candlewick
I
with...
have a total of 22.
Jeez. Wait, what? No, it says your total is 11. Or,
Add your proficiencies as you roll, not afterwards.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. You've already made it. You made the DC. It was like 15.
Okay.
Alright, so, you can tell them where the location is, Scott, since you've been here, and then Candlewick can kind of interject and kind of roleplay his kind of personality into it if you want.
Okay.
So go ahead and go, Scott, since you know about it.
Trevor, did we see this way up towards the city a while back?
Yes, that is where I found those 2 people with that very uncomfortable conversation.
Oh yeah, you were quite red. I thought you got stung by something. It was quite hilarious.
Yes.
Well, let's
hopefully they're
get
still
that.
not there still. Yeah, let's go.
Candlewick is gonna go up to them as they speak, and I'm gonna go, excuse me, hey!
Hi.
Who might you be?
Hello, I couldn't help but notice that, you were heading in, that direction. I was wondering if maybe you were, looking for something over there specifically. I know a little bit about this area. Just in case you need any sort of help.
Right.
Listen, we appreciate your help, but we'll take care of it. Trevor?
Are you sure? I can be
yes.
quite helpful.
Well, we're not exactly looking for anything specific. We were told where we could find what we were looking for, so...
Oh,
Thanks for the offer.
if you don't mind me asking, what would it be? What would it happen to be what you're looking for?
We're just looking for a market.
Oh, huh. Well, I happen to know this place pretty well, apparently.
Alright, so are you going to explain where to go? What side?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about talk to Rizzo, but no wait.
He said like he knew where to go. Candlewick said he knew where to go. You got to tell him where to go.
Yes. Candlewick will indeed tell them where to find a market. I can go, oh, a market. Well, there just happens to be one
Right above
in
us.
that direction, and Candlewick just kind of like explains, like, kind of like any sort of like marketplaces or anything like that, any sort of shortcuts or anything along those lines. Any information that might be helpful to them to get to find anything. I am actually legit nervous.
No, it's, no nervous. No nervous. It's all good, man. All right, so I'm gonna take over. I'll take over. So as you guys begin to proceed on the path that he's explained, you guys start walking up here. You go through the tunnel here, and I'm gonna go into first person actually. So hold on.
Oh wait, they gotta talk to the hooker and how should I put that? Hooker and her client.
Yeah. So you guys are walking this way. Emily's home. And you actually overhear a conversation, but you also see a chest. What would you guys like to do?
Is that a double pun?
A double pond?
Amazing chest ahead.
The Dark Soul jokes are real.
Nice.
I will whisper to Rizzo, those are the people from the conversation I talked about earlier. Should we attempt to get a look at what's in the chest, or should we just move on?
Let me handle the distraction. Excuse me, Lucky Bubble.
What? What do you want? And she
A song for your ears, since you are looking so lovely this day.
You're gonna say, what do you want? We're talking.
What do you want? We're talking.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm sure
That's
I could
unexpected.
I'm sure it could be an entertainment for a lovely couple such as you.
And then as you thought.
We're not a couple. She is my concubine.
And I asked you a question. What do you want?
Well, I just wanted to sing your beautiful song.
You're not
I
interested.
hope I didn't interrupt anything.
I'm not interested in any music, thank you.
That breaks my heart.
Would you happen to be interested in a show of flames?
No. No.
Oh, okay. Are there any sort of sources of fire nearby, like candles or anything like that?
Say in my pants.
There is a fire nearby. Just saying.
Okay, can I go around? This is like actual Chris speaking. Can I go around it and try and look for one so I can cast control flames and just kind of like play around with that for a while, just to keep me distracted?
Say it's in my pants.
I've been having my show completely rejected.
I will create.
Hold on.
I don't
illusion
think
of
you
swarm.
understand when I said fire, it didn't mean an actual fire.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. I'm gonna back away very, very slowly, but as fast as I can.
Sir, you don't seem to understand what's going on here. It's a fire in our pants.
Trevor will create a 5-foot illusion of a swarm of rats running towards them.
What is this called? What is this?
That's using minor illusion. And I'll add prestidigitation on it so that they smell horrific.
What is that? No.
Prestidigitation, you can add a harmless smell, noise, or
When I do three,
effect.
that's when you talk.
Yeah.
You're gonna say, what is that?
It's a cantrip.
Those are both.
What is that?
Hey, what is it? What were these? Ah! We run. They run. They go into this building here. Alright, so they did not like the sight of the rats?
I
Did they
make
leave
the
the
rats
rats behind?
I make the rats follow them.
Oh god, their rats are in there! They're following him. Alright, so now you guys have a clear passage, wherever you want to go.
And That was weird. Why are you guys? What are you guys doing?
And now the screaming
Think
prostitute.
nothing
breaks
of
out
it.
and
This is just a
Let
random
me
event.
in again.
Okay.
Yes, think nothing of this. This is not ordinary here. Trust us.
Really? I've only been here for a little bit. Although I have read about instances where people have done something like this for questionable means.
You lied to us. I've been hurt.
Oh no, I did not mean anything of that sort. I just
I'd never.
I'm just a little skeptical. That's all. I'm sorry. And it's kind of like back away again. And I'll keep looking for any source of fire nearby. And any books as well.
Well, you could roll a perception check right now if you want to see if you see anything around.
Can I see the chest from where we're currently at?
Roll a perception check.
I rolled a 22.
Holy shit. Yes, you see it.
I'll whisper to Rizzo. Rizzo, there's a chest around the corner. I could probably use your help in looking here for any magical traps on it.
Yeah, give me a second.
Does this count?
I would casually walk over and Rissa would like to casually walk over to like the barrels and
And what? You cut off.
detect magic.
Detect
over
magic?
Towards the over towards the barrel on the other side, like the chest where it is.
You don't detect anything, any specific magic of any sort in this area. Not within at least a 20-foot cube, or radius, rather.
Yeah, around me.
Yes, there's nothing around you within a 20-foot radius.
Good. I wink to Trevor and walk a bit to the side.
Trevor will walk towards the chest and first see if there's any booby traps, and then start to lockpick it if there are none.
As he do that, Rissa would like to keep an eye out and kind of stand there casually while deterring people from coming any closer. Like I'm standing like a bouncer.
Okay. So like
Kind
right
of
here.
puff up my muscles that I don't have.
What about you, Stalker and Kendlewick? What do you guys want to do?
I rolled an 18 for my perception.
Well, you can already see that like what's going on, but in terms of Candlewick, your initial roll got you a 4, and you didn't notice anything, but you see them going over here.
Okay, so the initial roll counted.
Yes, it counted, but you didn't see anything. So and then you can see them like doing stuff. So, good.
Alright.
Forgot to add my
Just making sure because I forgot to put the 1d20. And it felt kind of weird. Because my perception is +4. Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's alright.
Into lockpicking the chest. I forgot to add thieves to proficiency bonuses.
Yeah. So, all right. I want to see you roll a sleight of hand for this.
Yeah, that's what it was. The lockpicking sleight of hand.
See what?
11 plus my thieves to proficiency, so 16.
16. You make it. It was 15. Yeah. So let's see if there is anything in here. Ooh, there's a longsword.
The Ashbringer!
Oh, there's the holy weapon.
Ah!
I'm being attacked by a longsword.
An animated sword.
Is that a sword?
I will pick it up and add it to my belongings.
Okay.
Is this just a normal sword? That's
You
what I was-
you don't know this. It doesn't look normal
I
though.
have detect magic on right now.
It is magical in variant.
Ah.
So, for the sake of like DMing, I'm actually gonna put the sword back in there. So if I ever do this campaign again, someone will have a chance for it. But yeah.
Should I just add it as a normal longsword then, since we don't know what kind of magic is on it?
Yeah, just make a note on it, Trevor, and
Yeah.
say maybe magical.
Trevor is accumulating all the magic items right now.
Don't worry, I'll pocket some of them later.
Because he's like our thief, our rogue, and he unlocks like everything, so he's getting all of them. Okay, so do you guys want to continue?
You're 12.
Yeah, I would kind of Riz would kind of eye the Warforged and the High Elf. Kind of, you didn't see anything, and kind of strut towards the stride upwards.
Technically, I'm still following you like 20 foot behind, trying not to be seen.
That means that you wouldn't have seen what we just did then.
Pretty much just why I kept quiet.
Kennewick just kind of like gulps and then nods and just kind of like continues
Beep boop, beep 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 beep. Alright, so we're gonna continue now. I'm gonna like head through the little cave entrance going up. And you actually see people walking to and from. They're on like a path as if they're maybe carrying things from the dock up to wherever they're going. Would you guys like to follow this guy or talk to him or whatever?
The guy on the hill?
Yes. He looks like he's struggling a little bit getting up the hill. He's kind of stopped over right now.
Oh, Kennewick just immediately goes and says, "Sir, do you need any help?"
He turns around. You fell.
I'm gonna cast, what is this one called? Hang on, I can't. I'm gonna cast Floating Disc. Just kind of like help him in any way, shape, or form that I possibly can.
What is this? What is this? It's magic.
Oh, well, you see, I've been studying for a little bit, and well, this thing has come very helpful to me. And I just kind of like tap it. It's been very helpful to me. I just thought that maybe it would ease any sort of burdens that you happen to have.
Oh, you would help me? Me?
Yes, of course.
Well, thank you very much. Well, I'm actually heading to the bazaar right now. I just got off one of the ships here and was questioned. I had to go to registration and get everything set. And, you know, I'm heading there. If you want to help me, maybe there's be something in for you.
I'm not sure if I can. I've been helping these, some people with, a little bit of, struggles. I've been, exploring a little bit, and, well, I've been helping them navigate a little bit. Would it be possible at all for you to, come with us, before heading, to where it is you need to go?
I'll wait for you if you would like to go talk to them again. And you guys can follow me to the bazaar?
Trevor will walk up to two people having a conversation and take his arm around. What's your name again? Was it Candlewick?
Candlewick.
Candlewick. Okay, I'll take my arm around Candlewick. You're like, of course we'll help this man. And then whisper into his ear. He's going to the same place as us.
Oh, then that works perfectly.
Hey, welcome.
Well,
My name is Guy.
It just so happens that my companions and I are going to be heading in the same direction as you are, so this works absolutely perfectly. Come on.
All
Thank you,
right.
leading the way.
Well, right now we do have Stalker back there, and we have Rizzo.
Yeah, Riz would have just followed along as Trevor went up.
Same with you, Stalker?
Yeah.
I'm keeping a
We're
fair
gonna try and see, you know, stuff.
I'm just keeping an eye on things.
Have we noticed like the big four Warforged kind of following us?
I'm technically not that big, and I've got a cloak of Elvenkind.
Fair enough, but have we noticed it?
With your detect magic, you should have probably seen his silhouette.
If he's been more than 20 feet away from me, I wouldn't.
Yeah, true.
You could argue that he looks like just any other person in the astral plane. He's keeping his distance.
That's fair.
All right. Well, my name is Guy. Thank you. No, Guy. Guide.
Oh, question for me, David.
Yes, thank you.
Candlewick. I'm sorry. It's just so much information has been coming into my brain recently, and I have a little bit of a problem
I totally understand.
dealing with.
That's why I just carry things. I'm not much more use than that.
Hey, listen, I kind of like put my hand on his shoulder.
Oh, careful, careful!
They're always good for a lot of things. It just takes a little bit to find them. And give him a warm smile.
Aw, thank you so much. Alright, we better be gone. My customers are waiting.
Alrighty.
Alright, so you guys are going to start. I'll move you guys in a minute or two. You guys actually walk around over here, and he's like, follow me, this is the way, this is the way. And he goes up here, and he talks to the guard, and he says, hello, these three gentlemen are with me. We're heading to the bazaar. And the guard inspects you, and he's like, okay. And he pulls a lever, the door opens, and you guys are free to go through. As you guys are going, you see more people walking, and suddenly you see a whole bustling bazaar of like people talking and communicating, or like laughing and stuff, carrying on. And he's gonna say, all right, well, my shop is right over here. Thank you so much. And this guy, I'm gonna bring you guys over here real quick.
This comes over.
Give me a moment. All right, and he's over here. I'm not gonna move his model since he's like locked, but this guy's gonna say, Guide, where have you been? Why have you taken so long? And he's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I was carrying your stuff and I was tripping up the hill. He's like, oh, you're so useless. Now, who are these people? You brought people to my establishment to buy things. And he says, yes, I have. He's gonna say, welcome all to my humble establishment.
I give him like the biggest stink eye of like the entire in the entire multiverse. Just kind of go, hello. Raise my eyebrow and just kind of like fall back.
Oh, what is with this person?
Sorry.
Go on. Yeah, I'm done.
Trevor like leans down into the air of Geed and he's like, is this man giving you a lot of trouble?
You're asking Kendallwick this? Or you're asking Trevor?
Geed.
Geed's gonna say, no, he pays my bills. He puts food on my table. It's hard work in the city here, but it makes the world go round, I guess. It feeds my kids. Oh, thank you guys so much for helping me. Here's 5 gold. That's all I could muster. He gives.
Oh, no. Keep your gold.
I go up to him and give him 25 gold.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Suddenly, the man is going to come over and says, Guide, what is it that you have here? He's going to, like, slap the coins out of his hand. He's like, pick them up and hand them to me properly.
I walk up in his face with my dagger, like, pointed at his chin. Dude,
I prepare to cast Burning Hands at him.
This will
Just kind of like
relax and watch.
put it on my fingertips.
Whoa. We're just playing. He's my brother. Cool it. We play like this all the time.
You should treat your
Do I
family.
believe him?
Yes, we all play like this. It's fine. And Geed gives a kind of a half-assed smile. He's like,
I'm gonna attempt to give him another 25 gold, but this time stealthily.
and he's not going to notice it. But you can roll a sleight of hand check.
Alright.
Let's see what your roll is. If it's
So,
low, he'll
What
notice.
is L here?
You good? You rolling? Okay, so you made it. So here's what the check would have been. If you had rolled a 5, the man, the older brother, he would have seen it and probably tried to like maybe say something. If it was a 10, then the guy would have seen it, like Geed would have seen it. If you had rolled a 15, no one would have seen it, and now he has the gold in his pocket, and you feel very
Sweet.
honorable.
And I've lost 50 gold pieces.
You have. Well, you could pick them up, but you've already given to him, or at least given it to the other guy. Thank you so much, friends.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
alright.
if you ever come by the docks again, make sure to say hey and help me with my stuff again. Maybe.
Yes, of course. I'm always happy to help.
Don't pay any
Yeah,
mind to my
once
brother
while.
here. He says, don't pay any mind to my brother. He acts like this a lot. But only to me. He's very professional to like the customers. He just plays around very rough with me.
Well, if any opportunity comes by or with us, maybe if there is any passion that you would like to pursue, and we happen to be in town, maybe I can help you figure out what you can do so you won't have to live off of anyone else in the future. How
Well,
about that?
we'll see. We'll see. I would love to come adventuring like you. It looks like you adventure a lot. And I have kids, and I can't do that. At one point, I took an arrow to the knee, and I just...
Well, there's always something,
I
some
can take
passion that
side
people
damage
have.
for
Okay.
that. Take damage for that.
Alright. We're gonna end the conversation, and we're gonna let you guys kind of like talk and stuff.
Yeah, alright.
Trevor wants to inquire about what wares this man sells.
You want to inquire about what? Oh, what he sells?
The wares that this man sells.
Alright. Alright, go ahead and you're inquiring. He's gonna say, Welcome to my forge. I repair weapons, and I find new equipment all over the world, all over the astral plane and other planes of existence. I don't know too much about these places. I never asked where they come from, but I have what you may need.
Somehow I do doubt that, but...
Oh, you wound me. You wound me, sir.
Do you perhaps... Well, you don't look like a leather worker to me, so I doubt that you would have the armor that I am.
He looks at the ground where there's a pelt, and he's just like, kind of kicks it to the side. Nope, no leather worker.
So, let's talk weapons.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to have a dagger that is of superior quality to this one, and I show him like a normal dagger.
Let me look. He takes your dagger, and then he goes and starts talking to a woman. Yes, these people, they're so stupid. They thought I was gonna be trading with them.
Would I overhear that?
No, well, he blatantly took your dagger and pocketed it, and now he's talking to the woman.
Did I see this happen from all the way back where I am?
You can roll a perception check.
I walk up to him with a new dagger in my hand next to my special dagger, and like, you will hand that back along with some of your gold, or you will lose the ability to speak or breathe.
I don't know what you speak of. I've never seen you in my
So
life.
aggressive.
I don't know who you are.
I coat my dagger in poison and like once more, like last chance, buddy.
All right, hold on. Let me go get it real quick.
I see them getting kind of ready to be violent, and I just fire an arrow right between them at the ground.
Is it like a missile?
Yeah, it's just an arrow.
Okay. You see an arrow go flying, and he's like, "Oh, what was that?" Are you guys?
That will hit you in the eyes if you don't give me back my belongings.
I don't know who you are. And he turns back to the woman. He's like, "Follow me, honey. Follow me." And they start walking, and just blatantly walking off with your
I fire to the ground in front of them.
Whoa! She's starting to like kind of freak out a little bit. She's like, she gives him a death stare and gives you guys a stare, and she's like, "I don't have any time for this." I wish my girlfriend was here. She needs the voice. She can voice all the damn emails or the females. Yeah, she's not here right now. Okay. He's gonna give you guys like, all right. Hold on. Let me just go retrieve it, okay? Hold on. He's gonna start walking off, acting like he's gonna get it for you.
I will like to
throw my
walk
dagger
over
at
to
him.
One at a time, guys. Bill Zero,
Yes,
you first.
sorry. I will throw like a ice dagger or next to him, or yeah, next to him.
A what?
Ice knife, level 1 sorcerer spell.
Do you want to roll to see if it
Next
hits?
to him. Don't hit him. I won't hit him, but like next to him.
Roll a d20, right?
Well, he's not trying to hit him. He's trying to like intimidate him. I guess roll intimidation.
Yeah. Crit fail. Wow. He will have.
Or his disadvantage.
He's gonna keep walking.
He will have to roll a dex save though, because I threw it within 5 feet of him.
All right.
Th-
He's
it
gonna
has
say
effect
here,
as
here,
well.
here. I'm sorry to be so distrustful. I guess I just get carried away sometimes. You can't trust anyone in the astral plane, including myself. But I trust no one, and this is how I make my money. He's going to just throw your dagger on the ground.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. He still needs to roll the dex save because I threw it next to him. The ice knife, that.
Is he like gonna slip and fall or something?
No, if he fails his dex
He
save,
rolled a
takes 2d6
17.
damage.
He rolled a 17.
Okay, he makes it.
All right. So here you go. Here you go. Sorry. Geed's already left, by the way. He's already heading back down. He didn't see any of this transgress.
Trevor will try to look for someone who would sell animals or like creatures of kind.
While that happens, all of this going on, suddenly something happens. You see clouds forming all throughout the sky. Suddenly, you see tornadoes beginning to
Oh
form.
wait, that's not good.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
All right. There is actually an astral storm that is formed. And if you guys are hit by this, and I want you guys to roll, I'm going to read actually on this. Hold on really quick. I'm going to go get my Dungeon Master's Guide. And you guys are right now like in the middle of this conglomerating like storm that just formed out of nowhere. Hold on.
Marissa would like to sing the root sandstorm.
He just shreds.
Oh yeah, you guys are dumb. Why did you give him your knife? Wow.
Well, I did get it back, didn't I?
Yeah, after somebody wasted 2 arrows and you throwing an ice knife next to it. Pick it up. No wait, this is sorcerer.
Yeah, it's a spell. It would have dissipated.
Dungeon Master right here.
Thank you. Awesome.
Still, god damn it.
Wait, I want to hear their answers.
Okay.
This is gonna be hilarious.
All right.
Well, guys,
My next
it looks
plan
like
was
we might have made a mistake.
my next plan was to use prestidigitation to make him soil himself.
Oh my god.
You should have just let me talk to him.
They tell me.
Okay.
Like, imagine how that woman would have reacted if she had seen him soil himself.
I would have probably laughed my ass off.
They can hear you. I have it to hold it. All right, so I'm going to read this out. A psychic wind isn't a physical wind like that found on the material plane, but a storm of thought that batters travelers' minds rather than their bodies. A psychic wind is made up of lost memories, forgotten ideas, minor musings, and subconscious fears that went astray in the astral plane and conglomerated into this powerful force. A psychic wind is first sensed as a rapid darkening of silver gray sky.
This is bad for me.
After a few rounds... Alright. After a few rounds, the area becomes as dark as a moonless night. As the sky darkens, the traveler feels buffeting and shaking, as if the plane itself was rebelling against the storm. As quickly as it comes, the psychic wind passes, and the sky returns to normal in a few rounds. The psychic wind has 2 kinds of effects, a location effect and a mental effect. A group of travelers journeying together suffers the same location effect. Each traveler affected by the wind must also make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you guys can go ahead and roll this. On a failed save, the traveler suffers the mental effect as well. Roll a d20 twice and consult the psychic wind table effects table to determine the location and mental effects. So I need
Is it
to.
a saving throw?
Well, I can tell you, Stalker fails it.
Uh-oh.
Man, I wanna do
So
it.
those
Do it.
spells are
Hold on.
for Trevor.
15.
You made yours?
What was the saving throw?
15.
Gotta make 15.
Can I do it?
Oh,
Okay,
God!
So, like,
No, hold it.
like, is it wisdom or intelligence or something like that? Or is it dexterity?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay.
Oriso saves.
Okay. So, you guys, whoever did not make the saving throw, there is going to be a location effect, or it's going to be a mental effect. Hold on. Let me read it again.
Tell me when you figured out.
You
I
need to
wanna
add.
see this.
You wanna see their rolls?
No, I want to
Can't
see
edit
their
it, it
reaction.
won't work with
Alright.
editing.
That's why I said, please let me tell them what they get.
Alright. Each traveler affected by the wind must also make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the traveler suffers the mental effect. So, Scott, you made yours.
So we need to roll another DC 15 save if we failed.
Yeah, you're gonna roll 2d20s right here. All right, so we're gonna do psychic. We're gonna do the mental effects first.
I
So
made my save for that.
I saved mine.
no,
I
you
saved
already
against it.
you failed your save, Candlewick. The only person that made it was Scott.
Oh, Candlewick got a 17.
Wait. Yes, Scott made
I
it.
failed the location damage, and I saved against the mental damage.
All right. All right. So we're gonna do Stalker first. Let's do Stalker first. Roll a d20. This is gonna be mental effect.
Is this just a d20 or is this another?
Just a normal, straight up d20. There's a table that I'm looking at. Okay, you rolled a 7. You are stunned for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end the effect on yourself.
Alright, so I can't move.
That's the mental effect. Okay, and the next person who's going to do it would be... So you can't add, like, alright, so Bilzerum and Candlewick have to redo their d20s if that's for the mental...
It was int save.
Yeah, this is not an int save. This is rolling right now. We're now rolling for the effects on the table.
The Candlewick roll was the int save thing, so he made it. So I just need to reroll mine.
Wait, so the first thing that we rolled was what?
You rolled against the location.
Oh, I see. Bilzerum rolled twice. Okay.
Okay, so did I roll for dexterity or?
So you
or
made your
wisdom?
save. You made your save, and Scott made their save.
I did not make my location save.
No, you don't. It's gonna happen no matter what. I think.
So I need to roll against mental save, right?
No. All right. Here's what's happening, guys. You guys rolled a d20 for the save or whatever. 15 DC 15 save. So far, the two people who made it were Scott with a 15, and then Candlewick with a 17. Alright, so the two people who made it do not have to roll a mental save. The other two people who did not make that save have to do this.
Yeah. The mental save, you add your int proficiency.
You do not. It's just a straight d20.
I failed. Yeah, both me and Stalker failed.
Okay, so both you guys are actually stunned right now. You're stunned for 1 minute. Hold on, let me close my door.
So mental effects. Do you roll for intelligence or for wisdom?
You saved
Alright, close the door. Close the door.
Oh, okay. So if you manage to succeed on the first roll, you don't have to do the second one.
No,
Basically.
hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
The roll is basically to see what effect is affecting you. That's what the second roll is.
There's two tables right now. So all four of you are going to now roll a d20. This is going to be a new roll for the second table. There's only two tables. You made your save for one of the tables, which was mental effect. Now you are going to roll for the location effect, and all four of you guys are in the psychic storm.
If we're stunned, does that mean we instantly fail?
Well, hold on. I think only one person rolls for the location effect because you guys all are affected by the location effect, right?
Okay.
Oh, I just rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7.
Wait, were you supposed to do a dexterity
Hold on.
saving throw for the location effect?
No.
No. No.
Because in
All
that
right.
case, I would have rolled 13.
All right. So I want you guys to pick a team lead right now, just temporarily.
I'll take
Scott.
the lead.
Scott, we're gonna do the roll now for it.
That's it.
I know,
So-
redo it, because we were determining the team lead. You rolled a 3? Okay. So,
3.
oh, that's actually really good. You only diverted, add 1d6 hours to your travel time. So roll a 1d6.
5 hours.
You have been diverted by 5 hours from whatever your main quest is.
Nice.
Damn it.
We don't currently have a main quest, so that's fine.
Well, you guys were talking about going down into like some sort of dungeon originally.
So we just wander around in the bazaar for 5 hours.
You guys are really confused. You don't like quite know. What do you want,
I
Sid?
gotta be right back real quick. Something's calling my attention.
Okay.
Turn the light off, please.
Next time somebody does that, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Sorry, it's hard to hear you. What'd you say?
He said that Stalker was gonna follow behind us as best he can, while trying to stay hidden.
Okay. All right. So you guys are in here. We'll say that like all your shopping that you do is all within 5 hours.
I would like to find
Okay.
a animal shop.
An animal shop. Okay. Roll a perception check, or you can decide to talk to someone around you.
Would Candlewick know since he got an 18?
Let's see his roll.
He rolled an 18 to his knowledge about this area earlier.
Candlewick, here's what you know, and you can elaborate. You know that there are actually animals that are being kind of taken against their will from different planes, and kind of you've seen crates and stuff coming off ships and entering a very specific house on the port. You're not sure exactly where. You could ask people on the port if you want. On the docks.
In a very irritated tone, I'm gonna relay this to the rest of the party.
You can.
Candlewick, would you know specific deal in pseudo dragons?
Would I know that?
Would you roll a, I guess, history check or arcana, nature? Or what would this be?
Isn't it history?
History? Yeah, roll a history check.
I feel like it might be history.
Yeah, roll history.
Yeah.
Good roll, good roll.
23.
Okay, so you know. So you know, what were you?
I asked about a place that specifically has pseudo dragons.
Okay, so here's what you know. You have seen dragons flying around in the sky, but you don't know exactly about the dragons, the pseudo dragons here, if there are any.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm not really sure they're specifically in these pseudo dragons. Like, I definitely seen like dragons flying around and things like that, but pseudo dragons, I'm not so sure.
That's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. Thank you for the try. I appreciate it. Even though you barely know us, you've been so kind.
Well, sometimes history can be cruel, so I try to make the best out of my power.
Is there anyone who looks like they would know about pseudo dragons in this area?
Roll a perception check.
Wouldn't that be an insight check?
Insight, yeah,
16.
insight, yeah.
Oh, insight. 16 still.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
there are various shops in here. You see, let's see. Oh, you do see one person who looks like she might know something about pseudo dragons.
Trevor would like to walk up to this person.
Okay.
Okay, where are you going? I follow.
Yeah, I'm taking. Are you guys all gonna head up together?
Rizzo, in the meantime, since he found these wonderful scrolls that he hasn't talked about yet, would like to find a purveyor of scrolls and magical books.
Okay. Do you want to like ask someone?
Yeah, I'll find someone on the street. Like, yes, hello.
Who are you
Where
asking?
would I find the? I'll just ask the man without the shirt.
Okay, so you walk up to him. Well, hello there. How are you? How are you?
Good.
I love this guy already.
Hey, would you be so kind to tell me if there's a magical bookshop or scrolls or that sort of thing?
Say no more. There actually is. He's gonna point. He's like right over this hill here. There is like a red house. It should be that one. It's either the red one or the other red one.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, man, not a problem. Come back anytime, I guess. I'm always here, just hanging out. My arm up in the air, saying hey to people.
All right. And Rizzo would like to.
I can't actually
sneak-
lower my arm. It's a medical condition.
All right.
Get down, man. No family.
You see, my arm is kind of deformed now. It's permanently like this, so everyone thinks I'm just very nice, but it's such a sad existence.
How do you live like that?
What is life?
Well, I mean, I can always reach the things on the top of the counter.
Yeah.
Miserable existence.
I nod and Rizzo nods and kind of walks towards the gate where he came through.
Well, right now, what's his name? Trevor's over here, like trying to talk to people about pseudo dragons.
Oh yeah, I would kind of follow where Trevor went.
Okay, so while you guys are actually talking, Trevor just like walks off. So roll a perception check to see if you saw where he was going. All three of
Good
you.
question. My passive perception is 14.
I would have.
Yeah, but you guys are in a heated conversation, so I want you guys to roll.
Pricked him on the shoulder and like showed that I'm walking off.
Oh, okay. All right. So you just want to have told him.
He's my companion. I wouldn't have left him without telling him.
Companion.
Y'all literally just met like a day ago.
We still robbed a house together.
Yeah, you've gone through some things. Okay. All right. So I'll move you guys over there. I don't know why the guard guy. I don't know why he came with us. All right, so you hear lots of chattering. Amongst all the bustling and the laughing going on, you actually hear what sounds to be like, and you hear like this like.
Like a steam engine?
It could be. You don't know this. That sound is what you hear. It sounds very faint.
I know which person had the information about the pseudo dragon, right?
You know it was this chick up here.
Yeah, I'll walk up to, or Trevor will walk up to her then.
Okay.
Trevor walks up. Do I notice the giant bonfire that's just kind of in the on the way?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
As Trevor does this, do I notice the giant bonfire that just kind of is on the way?
Yeah, you notice the fire right here. Definitely. You're sitting like.
Alright. My gaze just kind of like turns immediately toward that, and just kind of go woo, and then sit down for a little bit, just to kind of like warm my hands, and I cast I forgot. I keep forgetting the name. I cast control flames on that, and just kind of like start making like little animals, and just like little dragons, just have them like just kind of like recreate a tiny little story using control flames.
Okay. Well, it does not like you sitting here. I cannot get your character to stand.
Yeah, that's alright.
There you go. That's good enough. Damn it.
He's very good.
Alright. She knows stuff about pseudo dragons,
With the flames.
which are not. They're like half dragons. They're from another realm.
You want me to voice her?
Yes. All right. So you want to approach?
Yes.
Remember on 3. All right. We're actually like on the edge of how far, so models have a lot of trouble moving.
Right.
All right. There you go.
Suddenly jumps 15 feet into the air.
Basketball.
Suddenly gains rocket boots.
Kobe!
All right. This is good enough. This is good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Say, may I help you?
May I help you?
I was told that you might have information about.
They are from another
pseudo-dragons
realm.
and their kind.
Of the prime material plane.
They are from another realm of the prime material plane.
Do you know if there's any currently residing here in the astral realm?
You've seen 1 or 2.
I've seen 1 or 2.
Are they in captivity or are they in the wild?
Can I do a little roleplay?
Yeah.
I could tell you, but it's gonna be for a price.
What is your price? Cease.
You didn't hear that though.
How much you willing to pay?
That depends on the information you have.
500
I
gold.
could do a job for you if you have
No
any
job.
need
No job.
or if you're in need of having something done.
500 gold,
I
no
do have
job.
a particular set of skills that lets me. I can. Let's just say I can be quite useful with dealing with
Wait.
nuisances.
I have no jobs that need to be done, and the price is 500 gold.
Right. What else do you sell here, if I may ask?
Potions?
Potions?
I will show her my potion of what's it called? Let's see.
Heroism.
Potion of heroism, and say, how would you be willing to trade?
See, absolutely.
Rizzo would like to walk over to him, hold him on his shoulder. We do not quite need to trade just yet. Let me handle this.
All right, I will let Rizzo handle this.
Okay.
Hello, miss. My name is Rizzo Haim. I heard that you might have some information for my friend here. Would you be a bit more kind towards us and maybe lower the price for information of it?
500.
Oh, I'm sure it could be lowered.
Hold on. Roll a persuasion check.
Hey, that was what I was hoping for. Nice persuasion.
Is a stubborn ass woman.
Depends.
Better be high.
All right, so there's going to be a DC check, and the table is going to be based on increments of 5. Okay. Okay, so
15.
if you had rolled a 5, it would have been 450. If you had rolled a 10, it would have been 400. So I guess it's 350 right now. You can say that.
Dang.
Alright, 350.
Well, you heard him, Trevor. 350.
That sounds more reasonable.
Oh, that's like a long time.
If your information is.
But I
reliable.
also want that potion.
They know.
I'm sorry, that potion is off the limit right now. You'd have to offer a bit more than just information for that potion.
Excuse me?
Oh, not in that way. Don't think.
Smooth?
Please, how were you going to word that?
Keys, baby.
You were having your mind in the wrong place there, miss. I could never do such a thing. Not here, anyways.
Excuse me?
You cocked it, run!
All right, so she's gonna tell you that on the docks is a location where there are like animals, and there is actually a dragonborn that has been taken down there. She doesn't know that it's dragonborn, but there have been like kind of like hush hush about this.
I will turn around
Who's
and
next to you?
use minor illusion on some pieces of python that I have in my backpack to turn it into gold and hand it to her.
She's gonna roll a what's it
Should
called?
I roll a sleight of hand
Yeah.
to counter her roll?
Is it somatic when you cast minor illusion?
Material.
Only material?
Somatic, yeah. Somatic and material. That's why I turned around and like saw what I was doing.
Ram rolled a 6 and you rolled a...
I normally do not tell what I roll, but I don't have my dice next to me.
9.
Okay, so she takes the gold and just kind of like, you don't know really if it's gold or not gold.
Thank you very much, kind lady. And I do apologize for my companion.
Yeah, she kind of just takes it and is just like, I guess.
I don't know,
I thought it was quite smooth myself.
I will take my leave before she notices that anything is amiss with those.
All right, so
Trevor books up in my old suit.
so
While they're doing this, can I, I'm gonna try and look for Stalker.
you want to do what?
I'm going to, I feel like Stalker hasn't had all that much screen time, so I'm gonna look around, to see if I notice anything strange while I'm playing with the fire.
All right, roll a 1d20 perception check. If you roll high enough,
Alright.
then he'll be a little out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Critical!
God damn,
You know he is lurking in the corner.
And I'm the only person not blinking.
He is actually in a corner and he's like fumbling with his thumbs, and he doesn't seem very harmless, but he is definitely a reoccurring character that you keep seeing in the corner of your eye.
I'm gonna like gulp down and just kind of go, okay, this person has been around a really long time. You can do this. You've seen them. They've probably seen you. You can do this. You can do this. Alright. And it's kind of like, dismiss the flames, bring him back into the bonfire, and I kind of like approach, Stalker. No, wait.
Alright, so what were you saying? Yeah, go on.
Can you hear me? Sorry, the Wi-Fi lock died. So I'm gonna go ahead and approach Stalker and go, hello. I reach out my hand and go, hello. My name is Candlewick. I've seen you around town, and I thought maybe you would be interested in forming an alliance, a casual alliance.
Right, so Stalker's just gonna look at the offered hand, and then he's gonna look back up. You notice that he has no eyelids and does not blink. And he will vanish semi into the floor for a second, and then there he goes.
Whoa!
And he'll just look up. All he's really got showing of his face at the moment is his eyes, and he will say, "Yes, I have been watching you for some time now. I am not entirely certain of where I am supposed to be in this new world, and I was hoping to judge your character before offering my services."
Oh, well, I can certainly help with that. What do you think about my character? I kind of like give this awkward smile.
He doesn't like it. He did no response.
How mean do I want to be? No.
Roll a 1d6.
You can be as mean as you want.
You seem naive, but good-natured.
Thank you. You can see the hands just trembling.
Does Trevor notice while they're talking as he walks back?
Yeah, you don't even have to roll a perception check. Natural perception, or passive, and you see him, and you can walk over there.
Perception is 17.
Yeah, so you definitely would be able to see him.
Right. I will like grab Rizzo and head over to where he is.
Okay. All right, you guys are now facing the Iron Giant.
What happened to be your name, Mr. Iron Man?
I am Unit. I forgot my own name.
Powering down.
Rebooting. Virus. Error.
You're shutting down.
I am Unit STALCR B-05.
I think we can call you Stalker for now. Is that fine?
Just give that kind of curious robot head tilt.
I'll take that as a yes.
Is there anything about? Is there anything about Stalker that tells me that he is a rogue?
I look at my other allies and just kind of go, hey guys! I found someone nice like you guys. Hello. Just kind of like waving from a distance.
So you're,
Yeah, hello, we should leave. Trevor did some things, and we don't want to be sticking around for the aftermath. Let's go.
Right. You're right, Rizzo. We should probably do introductions after we're away from that person.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I guess I'm part of your team now, and so is this guy. This is someone I met. His name is Stalker. Okay, let's go. Stalker, these are some people that I've been helping out. Okay, let's go.
all right, so you guys are actually presented with two options here. Maybe 3 or 4, but the two that come to your mind are the house with the red roof, or what was it? It was the house that was on the.
Rizzo would like to present the option of, or say, I did hear about a magical shop with books and incantations.
Did you say books? Incantations?
I second Rizzo's suggestion.
Where is this? Do you have, you know?
Yeah, just behind the gate that we passed through earlier.
Do you think this person can, oh man. Is that where we're headed now?
Where else
Can
would
we
it
get
be?
there?
Yeah, of course we can. Anything is possible with the right mindset.
I like your way of thinking. I personally vote for that one.
All right, so where are we moving? Which
It's the magic shop that you pointed towards earlier while I was talking with the man with the defect arm.
all right, let's go to it. So you guys are heading this way. Go back down through the stairs here. Boop, boop, boop. And you approach this door right here. You don't feel anything uneasy or anything weird going on. You go through the door. Is this okay? Do you concur, guys?
Yeah, I
Leaves all behind.
Rizzo would like to knock on the door and
I really hope I put an NPC in there.
and kind of just open the door and walk in.
All right. So as you guys knock on the door, you hear a voice. Enter, please.
I do so.
All right, hold on.
interdimensional flight. Immense.
Rip. It was not. It was not one of these doors. It was actually. It was like this one right here. It was not the one you were pretending, but works. Okay. Oh god, I copy and pasted you guys.
There's two of us.
There's two of us. Why?
Kill the illusions.
I didn't know I had a brother.
The doppelgangers, get them!
Slay the betrayers.
Oh, Graham, by the way, remember the thing I told you about earlier? Right click and you can change the stance
Of who?
of the character. There's like 3 stands on each character, it seems, when you right click on them. Or on Trevor, there's like state, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was like his like inactive state. You know, this was like.
Ah, right.
That state would have been good to have when he was pointing his dagger at the dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've gone ahead and put you guys in here. You can tell me if you want to move around, but I like the positions. Okay. So you,
Does Trevor recognize the orb in the middle of the room?
you do. Actually, roll a d20. Do a d20.
Just a normal D20, not a history or anything?
Yeah, it's gonna be history. It's gonna be a history check.
Wouldn't it be arcane since it...
No, because I've encountered it before.
He has
I
art.
know
Yeah.
what it is, or I know that it does something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you? Right. No, that was 7, 12. Okay. So, 16.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so you actually do recognize it. One thing you notice, though, is that it doesn't have glowing sparkles, as if maybe it was deactivated. You recognize it as something you've seen previously in another house.
I immediately like get on edge and tap or put my hand on one of my daggers to ready myself in case something happens.
So there's going to be a female sitting in here, and she's going to turn around and say, "What do you think you're doing?"
Oh, sorry, ma'am. I didn't notice you. Hi, are you the one that runs the shop?
Hold on, I am not speaking to you, red-looking elf creature.
You're like your girlfriend making pizza.
Are you speaking to me?
I'm just speechless.
Do you come into everyone's house and attempt to break what is not theirs?
I haven't been breaking anything, but I have encountered this item before, and it tried to, I don't know how to put it, corrupt me? So, yeah, maybe corrupt me.
These are called sending stones. They are magical items that allow you to communicate over long distances.
Well, the one I previously, there must have been evil force behind it. Because
Well, that does not affect me. Everyone
Well-
has sending stones.
Well, I'm just automatically a bit on edge when I see.
Okay, fair warning, fair warning. Don't do it again. How can I help you?
My compatriots here are in need of your help.
Sure, absolutely. Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
my name is
Welcome.
Rizzo. Hi.
Welcome.
I've come across some magical scrolls. I was hoping you might take a look at them.
Sure. Show me what you have.
And Rizzo would like to present. Give me a second, I'll find it. One of the 2 level 1 identify scrolls.
You're gonna hand it to her?
No, just show her.
Okay. I can do this. I don't need this. I can already identify things. I'm a level 8 mage.
Oh, way to show off then.
No, I mean, you're the one being impetuous, thinking I don't have the skill involved to identify a simple magic item.
Okay.
Oh.
I haven't met a fellow mage in a really long time. Hello.
Well, hello, how are you?
My name is Candlewick. I used to work at a library a while ago. I got into magic for a while. How did you get into magic? When? If you don't mind me asking, I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't even remember it. Its time doesn't seem to progress the same way it does in other planes of existence. Hundreds of years? Maybe 1,000?
Oh,
It's
man.
been a long time. I've been studying alongside the Gith for a long time.
That is fascinating. What's your favorite spell?
Time stop.
Nice.
Because it doesn't really work very well in this chaotic space. I'm trying to figure out how to make time stop work. Do you even know what time stop is? What level are you?
I am level 5 and level 5 abjurer. I haven't really read all that much on transmutation. Is it transmutation spells?
Yes.
Is it a transmutation spell? I'm sorry.
Yes. Go look at my
Yeah.
bookcase. Go look at my bookcase.
yes.
I have many
Purple
different
blanket.
spell books around here.
All right. I'm gonna go to the bookcase and look for any sort of spell that I can copy into my book.
You'll have to probably pay for it.
Miss, I'm sorry. Is it all right if
Let's
I
let
could,
them let them
contact
have
you and
a little bit of roleplay time.
Of course, sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, so Trevor.
Yes. You mentioned that you were able to identify items.
I can, yes, but it will cost you
Do you-
roughly 100
How
gold.
much will... that is more than worth it. I have this dagger here that I would like identified.
Hand it here, but be careful.
Make sure you do not touch it. We sense some evil coming from it.
I come prepared with everything. Hand it here, sir.
Yeah, I'll hand it, or Trevor will hand her the dagger while it's still in its wrapping, so that no one touches it.
So she casts Mage Hand she casts it, and she's holding it and kind of floating in midair. Give me a few minutes to concentrate on this. This is a little more complicated than I thought it would be. Come back in a few.
100 gold, right?
100 gold pieces, please.
Yes, I hand her 100 gold.
Okay. Deduct that from your character sheet.
Yep, already done.
All right. You guys can kind of walk around, talk, explore the environment while she identifies this.
How long did you say it would take?
In terms of game minutes, probably like a full conversation between you guys.
Like 10 minutes, I think it is.
Right, while you are do you have a book on the Shadowfell by any chance?
She points to the right.
I will go and read the book about the Shadowfell.
Stalker, you want to act a little bit?
Yes, I believe Stalker will just be politely looking through the bookcases, preferably looking for something along the lines of maybe a map, preferably magical, that kind of changes with location.
You actually do find a map. The map that you find says Tunareth on it.
That could be handy. I shall pick up said map and I will hold it within sight while she is completing her spell, and then I will offer to purchase it when she is finished.
I want you to roll an investigation check.
Ooh, an investigation check.
Indeed.
I'm good at investigation.
Oh yeah.
Critical one. Let's go.
23.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So you notice that parts of it seem to be missing, as if someone had erased it, maybe magically kind of erased it, and it's like maybe it could return one day, but it looks like it's just been smudged off, and it kind of just looks weird to you.
And then I will ask about said magic. I shall ask about said map once lady is finished.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Let's give Mr. Red Guy here Candlewick.
Oh man, I'm I'm just looking through the books, flipping around to see if there's any sort of magical anything on magic like at all.
What's your
Specifically
class
things
again?
About, like, oh, sorry.
What's your class again?
Wizard.
Okay, hold on.
I'm looking up like scriptures, like even if it's not like wizard class, I just kind of like, oh, that's nice. Is there anything interesting at all?
Roll a 1d6. I'll tell you.
Okay. Plus anything or just d6?
Just a regular old d6. This isn't a skill. This is gonna be a table in my head.
I can't tell if this is good or bad.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, you rolled a 1. Okay, she actually has a scroll of acid arrow above you that you notice.
Miss, I'm sorry to disturb
Hold on.
you.
Hold on. Don't break my concentration. Oh, God. Ugh, hold on. You just...
Sorry.
All right. She says, she turns around and she's like, I'm almost done with your dagger, sir. To the gentleman in the back, that is, and he's a mage himself. Yes, that is a Milf's acid arrow.
Nice. What does it happen to do?
Oh, well, why don't you read it?
Oh, yes, of course.
So, as you read it, it says, a shimmering green arrow streaks towards a target within range and bursts into a spray of acid. That's kind of like what it says.
Oh man, this is quite interesting. Miss, you happen to have, how often do you get new books in here? Are any of them for sale at all?
In the astral plane, it just happens. One day it'll be a week, next day another customer will sell something, and sometimes it's a month or two. It really depends. Times have been really troublesome lately, and I haven't really seen a lot of Geth. I don't go outside very often.
Oh, I see.
That's
Well,
why I have
thank you.
sending
Thanks for
stones
that.
to communicate with other magical planes and people.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I immediately like fumble with the book in my hand and just kind of go. Would you happen to know where I could find one of those sending stones?
You need to have a contract with the person, so I can't tell you.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, anyways.
All right.
And I'll just keep reading.
All right, she's gonna continue. I would say another minute or two, and she'll be done. So you guys can talk a little bit more. I'm gonna let Rizzo talk, or unless Trevor wants to.
No, I'm fine.
Does Trevor learn anything about the Shadowfell regarding his powers? Because his powers come from the Shadowfell from this book.
So you're looking at the book right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the book about the Shadowfell for any information about my sorcerer powers.
Do you, as a player, know them? Because I don't, so I can't tell you right off.
Alright, the sorcerer subtype is a subtype that stems from the Shadowfell. It is usually because a creature made a contract with someone in your bloodline, or a creature favors you, so they just randomly give you powers.
Okay, okay, I can work with that.
It can also be that a creature from the Shadowfell procreated with your ancestors. So, for example, a Shadar Kai or a Shade or any other creature
Right.
that naturally lives there.
So the book actually mentions someone called the Raven Queen. Have you ever heard of her?
Yes, I know who the Raven Queen is.
She, the powers that are described under her, like contracts and stuff, are kind of like seem like something that may be resembling what your powers are, or what you could be gaining in the future.
Alright.
Does that help? Like, I don't know a
Yeah.
whole lot about like the
I mean,
Shadowfell.
for lore purposes, it works for my character. He wants to, does it say anything about why I no longer bleed? Because that is a quirk you get when, as a Shadow Sorcerer. You can choose that one of 6 quirks, and one of them is that you no longer bleed.
It doesn't say it right off the bat from reading the first few pages, but you may be allowed to take the book if you are
Right.
willing to maybe rent it or buy it from her.
We'll see.
All right, she says, all done.
Yes. Did you learn anything about this item?
Yes, this is actually a Dagger of Warning.
A Dagger of Warning. What was that evil presence I felt when I touched it down?
She says, I don't know what that was. Maybe that was the person holding it, or maybe someone was possessing him. I don't know.
So what you're saying is that the previous owner was the possessed one, not the weapon.
I would assume so. This dagger doesn't really have anything like that on it.
So it's just a normal Dagger of Warning. Do you know the rarity of this item?
Yes, it seems fairly uncommon. I'll tell you as a DM what it does, or actually she'll tell you. This magic dagger apparently it warns you from danger. While you're holding it, apparently, and then I'm gonna talk in player because I don't want to break fourth wall. You have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised. Something I do want to do eventually. So if you're not in the group, they may be surprised. That's one of those D&D things. Doesn't always happen in campaigns.
Out of character, is it a green or a blue item?
It's uncommon, so I think it's green.
Okay,
It's a green.
version. Yeah, because it can be a rare item, I've heard.
Yeah, this is just going to be a green. I mean, the guy he was like 12 life, so something was making him attack people. Maybe it's just like the malevolent evil force in the whole city. It's just kind of like making people go crazier. Have to see.
So I now have a Dagger of Warning to my name.
Let me continue though. So you and your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated, so if they're down, by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if you or any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. So that's pretty cool.
Right. So that's an item that I have now, right? Or Trevor has now.
Either if you want.
Sure.
It is a dagger.
Yeah. I'll Trevor will take it then. And while we're at it, actually, I'll put out the longsword and say, is it another 100 gold for you to identify this as well?
Let me see. I don't actually have stats for it right now.
Do you know what weapon it is?
Me as a player, as the DM, I don't know what it is. I literally did not. I honestly, I should have
It's
these.
a mystery even to God.
There's roll 100 on the DM's guide on magical items. Just roll a sword and you can find one. Should be easy for you.
It's a longsword, so it should narrow it down a bit.
Okay, hold on. I
In
want
the
it to
meantime,
be.
we shall roleplay.
Yeah.
Yes, roleplay.
Riso, what weapons is it that you use while you are in combat?
Oh, I use my fancy rapier and sometimes a dagger when I'm not playing music.
Alright, so you do not use long swords then.
No, I can if I were to.
I was thinking that since I have this new dagger that she just identified for us, then maybe you would like the longsword if it can be identified.
Of course, I shall of course pay for the identification of it. I think that's the word.
Yeah, that's alright. Then this longsword shall be yours, and I hand him the longsword.
Ka-ching.
Oh boy, I might have found it.
Sweet. I go over to Bilzern. What's your character name?
Trevor.
Trevor. I go over to Trevor real quick and I go, hey, did you find anything?
Well, this dagger will magically alert us if there are any dangerous creatures around us while we are resting, so it could be useful.
Okay, you guys can hand the dagger to her, or the weapon to her, by the way, just as a DM talking to you.
Yeah, we'll.
After
do
your
that.
roleplay, yeah.
Should I subtract 100 gold for myself?
No, this one is going to be 300 gold.
I'll chip in with 100 gold.
I'll chip in with another 100. Sure.
Okay. Just 100 then for me.
Okay. Hand it over.
I do so.
Oh, that means that you're being nice with this item if it's that expensive.
It's, Alright, you know what? I'm going to speed it up so it's not like another 20-minute conversation in this building so we can keep it going. This is the
We're
Dragon
ready for
Slayer.
our speed time.
Dragon Slayer?
We'll be back later.
Where are you going?
And wants to go on a walk.
Okay. Yes, this is the Dragon Slayer. You gain +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit a dragon with this weapon, the dragon takes extra 3d6 damage of the weapon's type. For the purpose of this weapon's dragon, refer to any creature with the dragon type, including dragon turtles and wyverns.
This was a long sword and not a rapier?
Yeah, that was a long sword.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I just saw it on D&D Grown as a rapier and was like,
Yeah. It can be a great sword or long sword or rapier and one more thing, I think.
I'm looking at Roll20 and it doesn't even show the rarity, man.
it's
It's a
a
blue
rare.
sword. It's a blue
No,
sword.
I'm kinda
It's a
sad.
short sword, so a rapier, long sword, or great sword.
Okay, well that works. That works. So like it's it's a blue item, so it's not too bad.
Anyways, I'll take the longsword back and say thank you. I'm sure this will be useful.
Now I'm kind of sad that I made it like that I made learning how to use a longsword like a goal for my character instead of just taking it from the racial bonuses. Oops.
Stalker, let's let you have some airtime.
I will walk up to the lady and hand her the map. I was curious about this map. I noticed that there are some parts of it that seem to be missing. Is it incomplete?
Oh, where did you find that? I have many maps in here. Depending on the shelf, I may be able to help you.
I point over to the shelf where I found it.
Okay. Oh yes, that's the map of Tunareth where we're at here. I've honestly haven't been outside in such a long time. I've been kept up in my own books. Yeah, that map. Someone brought it in one day, and it's just I've kind of just put it in here. I think he even gave it to me free. He seemed pretty frantic. It's been honestly so long. I don't really recall a whole lot about it. I guess if you want it, I'll sell it to you for about 100 gold pieces.
Yes, that would be much helpful. I am not acquainted with the city just yet.
Absolutely, yeah.
And over 100 gold pieces.
Yep. All right. So she's like, all right, yeah, you can have it. It's not the map is not 100%, but it's gonna allow you to have advantage on any kind of rolls that will have to do with like knowing what's in the city. So I guess like a history check when it comes to the city. Cool. Okay. There's a cat up here, by the way, and some of the animals in this campaign actually like talk. So you guys can do whatever you want. You can leave. We can get right back to the main mission if you want. Whatever.
Oh, Risu.
Before we leave, I'm gonna.
Hold on. Let Scott talk. Let Scott.
Yeah.
Risu would, while the others were kind of looking on the shelves and such, kind of eye the cat and kind of whisper, "Psst, you talk."
Yes. How can I help you? You don't have to whisper. She's not like very good at hearing, and I can hear you.
Okay. Excellent. Do you know the dog down from the tavern, just out of,
No, Boopsy. I talk to him on the sending stones all the time. That's Boopsy. He runs the tavern.
Yeah, he's great. Actually, do you know anything interesting about the town? She doesn't seem to be leaving her room very often, if you know what I mean.
No, actually, I I only hear what comes through with Boopsy. He seems to be the one who meets everyone, being in the inn and all.
Ah, I see. That's understandable.
Well, I guess, like, nope, nothing really comes to mind. Do you mind scratching right here? He kind of lifts his head up. Right here?
Sure, but speak no of it.
Thanks.
And I kind of reach my hand up and do a little screech.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sound effects.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That was a good cat sound effect. Nice.
All right. What do we want to do now, fam?
I think that we should leave now. Before we leave, I want to ask the woman running this. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name again?
You're asking her name?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Gallatin. She's gonna say my name is Lady Gallatin.
Like, Galatin?
A-N.
Alrighty, thank you. Nice to meet you, Lady Gallatin. I'll be sure to check back some other time and see anything else. If you need any company, I'll be here eventually.
Sure, absolutely. If you guys have any questions about, like, the gods, deities, and maybe sigil or anything like that, ask next time you come in. That was a key word, sigil. You can ask it next time you guys decide to come through here, or if you maybe want to bind a contract with her and maybe talk with her on sending stones one day, so you don't have to come all the way back here.
Alrighty, thank you.
Well, if you want to, you have to, like, talk to her about it in person.
What would this contract include?
It would, I mean, I would say, like, about 100 gold pieces, and I'll be able to inscribe my name on this, and you guys inscribe your name on this, and whenever you are around sending stones, you'll be able to communicate with me.
Maybe some other time. We'll think it over.
Okay. Do you guys as a group want to talk about it, or do you want to just keep going?
I think we should head out first and talk about it on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head outside.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need for it right now.
Okay.
While we're leaving, Trevor would like to propose that we go to the docks, to the place that was described to me for the animals and pseudo dragon and other magical creatures.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think? I kind of really want to go towards that place. But if you guys want to do something else, I mean, I feel like I've dragged you guys along. So, if there's anything you want to do, I will follow.
Well, I've been meaning to kind of take down that operation. It's been irking me for a long time.
Okay, so apparently you guys are, like, right here outside. Actually, you know what? Honestly, we're not going to say you're over there. We're going to say that you're right here. Okay? And this is actually the location of the building. I could not remember the freaking location of the interior. I apologize. But it was not that red building. It was actually this one. So it's actually closer. And when you exit,
right.
yeah, when you guys exit, first thing you notice, though, are people that are raising the dead. And the dead are just taking swings at him. They keep, like, dodging and playing around and... Oh, yeah! Nice one! And they can't move at all for whatever reason.
My hands caught fire for a second, and then as soon as I saw that they were playing, I just kind of, like, instantaneously go, okay. And I just put the fire out.
Oh, come on. Oh, hey! Welcome, friends. Welcome. Come here. Take part in our fun.
I hide behind everyone else.
The undead aren't moving, they're just being used as target dummies.
They, well, the way undead work is they have an intelligence score of 0. And in the astral plane, your intelligence is based on your intelligence score times 3. And they have 0 movement, so they can't move. By the way, I forgot to tell you that. What's your intelligence scores, by the way?
17 for Stalker.
Mine's 15.
Your ability score, your total ability score.
Trevor has a 12 to intelligence.
So 12 times 3 is your total speed when you're in combat.
Yep.
Who else? What is everyone? Who else is new? Stalker, what's yours?
Stalker has a 17 total in intelligence.
So it's 17 times 3. That's your speed.
I believe it was 51 last time I calculated it.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, well, these guys, they have 0. They have 0, and they can't move.
The rogue's smarter than the wizard. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm a robot.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay, so here's what you see. While they're sitting here, you see one completely bash the skull in of the undead, and then you see the wizard resurrecting a new one in place, and he says, "Here you go, add to the pot, add to the pot." All right, you guys saw that happen. You guys can choose to act in whatever you want to do if you want to act. You can keep going, or you can communicate, maybe take part in this.
I look towards the person that looks most like the party leader, and I go, "Can we check it out real quick? Just please, please."
Oh, that's me. Rizzo would kind of just lift an eyebrow and be like, "You want to take part in necromancy? No,
Well, not take part in it, just kind of like study it, or research.
research."
It may be useful to understand why this is happening.
Yeah, that.
Sure, you take part in it.
I don't take part in it. I'm a protector, but I just have that curiosity door open very often.
Right. You do that.
Sweet, thank you. I won't be long. I've run off and try to learn as much as possible from what's going on here.
No, step right up.
Hello? What's happening here?
Well, it seems pretty apparent. Just watch.
You guys are training, it looks like.
Oh no.
Right?
No, we're ready for this. See, these helpless skeletons, they can't fight back. And there's all this war going on right now. We've got to take it out somehow. And I give the people a chance to with these brain dead skeletons. Literally brain dead.
So they're blowing off steam, not training.
You get it. Want to take a swing?
Interesting. As they're doing this, I'm just writing as many notes as possible in as little time as I possibly can in my spellbook, and I go, okay. What else can you tell me? Can I try? Can I practice? Can I take out something on one of these? I've been meaning to try out this new spell I learned.
No magic. This is only physical weapons. Sorry. Magic is cheating.
Okay, I think I have a solution for this. And I clench my fist. I'm gonna go and try and clock one of the skeletons over the head.
Okay, roll a d20.
Alrighty.
See if you can hit its AC.
If that's a 7. And if we
7
add
does
my
not
strength,
hit.
That would be -1, so 6.
Yeah,
I wanted to
nope.
ask if Trevor could run up and try to stop him, because this looks like he is exploiting them for monetary gains.
Yes, you may. And you know what? What's your alignment?
I am chaotic neutral. I do what I want when I want.
Okay. If you were chaotic good, because of that action, I would give you inspiration. But you are chaotic neutral. So.
I already have inspiration.
And I can give you more.
Alright.
You can add multiple points.
Whoa.
But I'm not going to give it to you because that is, well, I would say, honestly, a chaotic good character doing that would be, you know, then the way you would role play it out there. But yeah, go on. Keep going. You can go up to him.
I walk up to him.
Aw, yeah!
Whisper into his ear. Conflict. I don't think you should partake in this. He will try to hustle you for money after you've swung.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like try and stop my fist midair. Here we go. Well, this has been interesting to look at. But you see, my companions over here are kind of in a rush. It's been very nice to meet you. Can I ask what your name is?
No. I would like to
Fair
stay
enough. Okay,
anonymous.
bye.
All right. Would you guys like to continue now? Trevor, one thing that would be kind of chaotic neutral is you could try and go invisible or stealth up and take their pot of gold.
Oh yeah, you're right. Is that there's a lot of people there.
Yep, there are, but we do have a mage and stuff that can make a distraction.
Oh, true. Right. I can also make a distraction myself.
Do you want to attempt this?
I will actually do that. Yes.
All right.
I
Cool.
cast I do the same thing as I did earlier. I cast minor, but I will not summon rats. I will summon an army of like rabid dogs, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious, what is this?
And then I will cast prestidigitation to make them smell horrific, like I did previously.
They smell just like the rats
Okay.
earlier.
And meanwhile, I
Alright.
put on my hood, which gives or the hood of my cloak, which gives me advantage in stealth checks.
Do you guys want to try to react to this as like as players? Do you want to say something to him as in character?
I know this is Trevor's doing. I'll just act along like, disgusting.
28 to stealth, by the way.
Oh my god, dude. That fucking plus 10, pardon my language. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, well, suddenly you hear this, and there's like a bunch of dogs that come around the corner, and they start running between the legs, and they start jumping on him. And they're like, what is this? Wizard, is this your doing? He says, no, it's not my doing. I summon necromancy. Or I'm a necromancer. I summon the undead.
Well, this isn't my doing either. And I cast mage armor on myself.
And while this happens, I
Like a
try to
fool.
go for the pile of money. Do I get advantage on this?
You do have advantage now. Yes, and the DC with them all around, I'm not going to tell you. Go ahead and roll.
No, that was the previous one. Never mind. 17.
You had to roll a 15. It was going to be a 20, though.
So I make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You can look through it now. So, as you crouch down, you find various cups and mugs and some food that you don't really need. And, of course, you find 375 gold pieces. Probably a pot of gold, maybe.
375 gold.
Yes.
Do I find any magic weapons or anything?
No.
Okay. I will leave everything that wasn't the gold, and then I'll take my leave.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys leave, are the dogs going to continue?
The dogs will like disappear around the corner and then disappear completely.
Okay. Alright.
The spell will still be there though, to make it more realistic.
Alright. We have...
They just completely ignored us.
Alright, so as you guys finish up talking and stealing the pot of gold, I'm going to kind of like move you guys back down to the door. Nothing seriously happens plot related as you walk back down the stairs. You see people coming to and from like the port back down to from the port to the port, you know, back and forth. You approach a room right here. You approach this place right here. Trevor and Beelzerum, you have been here before.
Yep, I have been here before. This is
He's awake, by the way.
Is he awake now?
Please.
Can I peek through the window to see where he is in the room?
All right, catch them up. Catch them up.
Sorry, what?
Trevor,
All right.
would you-
Before we enter here, me and Rizzo here, more specifically, I have history in this house. You see, we've been here before on a mission for the man that you saw us talk with in the tavern. And while we were there, I decided this best course of action was to choke out, tie up, and gag the owner of this home.
You what?
In my defense.
What?
In my
There are guards within 5 feet of you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm whispering this to them.
Okay.
Also, there was the sending stone from that woman's shop earlier. The reason I was so on edge around it was that there was one in this house previously. I destroyed it, but it had like a menacing aura to it that kind of tried to drag me towards it as if it wanted to control me. So I'm assuming there's an evil in this house that we need to be aware of.
That moment when the neutral rogue turned you into the guards.
Are you going to?
No. I just thought it was funny.
I'm glad because I don't have a jailmaid yet.
Rizzo would like to go to Trevor. This time, Trevor, a bit more sneakily, and I touch him on this on the arm, and I'll cast invisibility at level 2.
Okay.
And isn't that you make multiple people invisible?
Nope, that's the base level of it.
Oh right, yeah, sorry, it's a level 2 spell, yeah.
Okay.
So for the next 1 hour, you're invisible until you do action or attack.
I will try to enter the house. Is it locked this time?
It is now locked. Yes.
I will
The lights
try
are
to
off
pick-
as well inside.
I will pick the lock.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check. I hope I'm doing that right.
How much time elapsed between stealing the pot of gold and getting over here?
I would say maybe 5 minutes. Walking,
That's plus-
talking, and then talking here.
That's plus
Okay, so my mage armor lasts 8 hours.
Okay. All right.
plus my thieves tools as well, right?
What about him?
It's plus my proficiency with sleight of hand and my
Yeah.
thieves tools.
Yeah, go
right?
for it. This one's gonna be high, by the way. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, it was 20.
Thank the Lord.
Yeah, because this guy is like, this bitch is not coming back in here ever again.
I am.
All right, you can try to enter if you want, or do you want to inspect the door, or what do you want to do?
I would like to inspect the door.
I was hoping you would not say that. All right, yeah, you could do roll an insight check or investigation. Roll an investigation check.
11.
Ooh, okay. It looks like a normal door to you.
Can I possibly take a second look?
I will not allow that because I consider that to be almost metagaming to the point because he failed his roll, so therefore you want to give it a chance.
Fair enough.
By the way, you can't see him doing this.
Yeah, you can see him.
I
So
still-
in character, you would just basically say it looks like a normal door.
Trevor wants to peek through the window to make sure that the coast is clear there.
You can try. Go for it.
What do I need to roll?
Nothing. You look through the window and the lights are off.
I have dark vision, so I won't be able to see in there, so.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead and roll a perception check.
16.
Yeah. So with the 15, you can see that like all the lights are off. Any kind of candles, the light has been blown out. The doors are open inside where you left them, and the guy is not there anymore. I don't want the cat in
Yeah.
here, man. He keeps trying to jump on my lap.
Before
So
I
you can attack
enter,
your
I know
foot.
this will break, or will this break invisibility if I start a
Nope.
conversation with them?
No. If you take an attack
Stop
action,
pulling with the mother.
cast a spell or something like that, you'll break the
Right.
invisibility.
Okay, before I enter, I would like to inquire, because I want to be certain of the skills of the people I'm with, so I would like to ask the Warforged, like tap on him and whisper into his ear, this is Trevor. I would like to know what your specialities are so that I know if you can have my back in here.
Well, I was designed as a forward scout. Stealth is one of my key abilities.
How are you able? Wouldn't a metal contraption make a noise?
The model is a little
They're about to go into the
Oh
misleading.
yeah, you're made of wood.
He's
aren't
actually
you?
made mostly of wood.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me when you want to bring in
I'll take back my
the
question.
characters and I'll bring
Okay. So you're
It'll give
both
me time
like
to voice,
me?
practice voice acting.
Okay.
In a
Just let
sense,
me know which
though
one
not
it is,
exactly.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good to have you on our team, I guess. And I'll well, yeah. I will try. Like I will around the corner, open the door while my arm is on the door hinge, but my body is like pressed towards the wall.
Okay. And you're trying to do what?
Open the door. It's to minimize the damage, potential damage. Sorry.
Okay. As you open it, you see a string at the bottom of the door. Roll. Actually, you know what? Roll a perception check to see if you notice the string at the bottom of the door. Well, actually, you know what? You know what? You know what?
26.
You know what? You rolled that before to see if the door was trapped, so you don't notice it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Does the string break? Because I will just slightly open it.
No, but you do feel a tugging. I'll say that.
Okay, I rolled 26 to perception. Can I use that as a perception check to see what is tugging?
I will allow this.
Thank you. 26. Do I see it? Do I see anything else?
No, and you don't really smell anything inside.
Okay.
You could tell
Can I
people
s-
if you want.
Yeah, I will turn around since I'm still invisible and like whisper. First I'll whisper to the rogue. There is a tripwire or an alarm of some kind attached to this door. Would you have specialities in disarming traps?
Stalker?
Now, when you say speciality,
You told me you were a scout. I'm assuming that part of your operation was to disarm traps as well, then.
mostly I am adept at avoiding traps. Disarming them I can do, though not as well.
Alright then. I'll whisper to the other party members as well that there is a trip or a makeshift alarm. And I will attempt to disarm it, if I may.
Hold on. Before you do that, if I may, I don't know if this is useful at all to you, but I have a spell that can allow you to go up walls if that is something that you could use in any way. It's been quite useful to me, so maybe you could find some use in it as well.
Would that work? That's a concentration spell, right? But since it's from another player,
Yep, it's concentration up to 1 hour.
how would since it's from another player, that won't break the invisibility concentration.
No, it wouldn't affect you. It only affects the spell if you cast the invisibility.
Okay. Yeah, I will whisper back. Yeah, that would be super helpful, actually.
Okay, sweet. And I'll go ahead and cast Spider Climb on Trevor.
You are right now casting Mage Armor. Is that a concentration spell?
Mage armor is not concentration. It just lasts for 8 hours.
Okay, alright.
I will attempt to climb the walls to see if there's any other openings I can enter before I try to disarm it, because it would probably be easier to disarm it from the inside if I can.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to interject as DM and say, I don't know if you guys have read the facts. I don't know if I put it in the facts, but the way I handle concentration is you can do a normal concentration spell, like normal, with no ill effects, and instead of you having to cancel your concentration, your current one, in order to to cast a second one, the way I do it is you get your first one for free, and then any additional concentration spells after this are points of exhaustion.
But does that affect? I'm not the one casting these concentration spells. There's
No, that's why I was
bard
asking.
casting-
That's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
there's
And
one bard casting and one wizard casting, but will it still affect me with the exhaustion?
no, it will not. It only affects you if you were to cast more than one yourself.
Yeah. So it should still be fine with no exhaustion to anyone, right?
Indeed.
Yeah,
I was just informing you since we were doing concentration and talking about it.
That's, thank you.
And also, mage armor is not concentration.
Yes,
There we go.
that's correct. That's fine.
I will proceed to climb while invisible, of course, and see if I can find an opening in upper level or in one of the windows.
You see a hole that is the size of your head. You you're gonna need to have someone very tiny crawl through that.
Which head are we talking here?
Probably the redhead, Mr. Candlewick. He could probably fit in.
Is any of the
Alright.
windows open?
What's this?
Any of the windows, are they open?
No, actually, all of them are closed right now. But you probably could break one and enter.
That would probably have the same effect as tripping.
Who has the
Or-
highest
or-
strength in the group?
Not me.
Not me, I have a 10.
I have a 13.
You could try throwing one of them on top of the roofs,
Do what?
launching them into the air. With the
I'm already up there though.
yeah, but like the one that could fit in there, he's the one not up there.
Right. I will.
I was gonna say something, but this could also be really fun.
One at a time. What'd you say?
The guards are watching, so we probably shouldn't do any of like something like that.
Okay.
I will, however, walk, come back down, and I will ask the group what they think is the best.
Well,
If you wish
maybe.
to- If you wish to enter, the best possible option is probably disarming the trap at the door.
Well, I can also go. We can also go into an alleyway, and I could cast spider climb on myself again, and then start going up the roofs. Although I'm not very sneaky, so
You're
not
not
really sure.
visible either, so the guards will probably
Yeah.
see you.
that is true.
Rizzo would like to go up to the door and take a look at the trap that was pointed out.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
right way, so we
Go
can-
right. Go up there and make an investigation check. Nice. Okay. Well, so you're just looking at it right now. Yeah. So you.
Yes, currently.
Yeah, so you see it and you can kind of tell what kind of trap it is. And with that investigation, you can tell that it is magically enchanted.
I would like...
With the School of Evocation. Oh boy.
Oh, crap.
This may hurt.
I would... Give me a second, I have to read the spell quick.
Wait, out of characters, is this another fireball trap, like the door?
You don't know this.
Out of character.
I can't tell you that.
I mean, I wouldn't know it as a character.
Yes, it is. It is going to be like a fireball spell. Yes.
I will still proceed with what I was planning.
Rizzo will be casting Dispel Magic.
Okay. I want to try and set a DC for this. Just a general intelligence.
What level is the spell?
It's a 3rd level.
Okay, it just dispels.
Oh, it does it? It does it automatically?
Yeah. When it's 4th level or higher, I have DC 10 plus the spell's level.
So to mitigate any kind of metagaming, because you don't actually know the level of the spell on this.
Yeah, but it's the spell I cast on and just.
Okay, all right.
So if it doesn't just go proof, he will know that it's higher. But if it just goes proof, he
Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right. So you tried it. It succeeded. The cord is still on the door, but it doesn't have like a red glow to it anymore.
There you go, Trevor. You can go.
Thank you very much. I will proceed to try and disarm it.
All right, you got to get up, Trevor. Sleeping on the job, dude.
Trevor, if you every once in a while, I'm gonna reach into my bag and take out a piece of wire made of copper. I'm gonna go. Every once in a while, I'm gonna check up on you using this. It's gonna send a message into your brain, and if you're still alive, you can respond to it. And if you're not alive,
That is fine.
yeah,
I will allow him to connect a mental link with me. The ring requires me to allow it for it to happen.
Okay.
Also, Trevor tells you that break the concentration on the spider climb. You might need the concentration for something else.
okay. And I put the copper wire back in my bag.
18
And,
disarmament.
break.
Nice. Yeah, you broke the wire. You guys can now enter.
Nice.
I wait outside and make sure he scouts ahead.
Should me and
I'll do the same.
Warforged go in since we're both adept at sneaking?
You're invisible. You should go in.
Yeah, I'll go in alone at first then.
All right, I'm teleporting us into the interiors.
Whoop-de-doo.
Let it load.
Also, I'm just saying, I was planning on trying to disarm it either way, even if I knew it was fireball, because I had already decided that my character would try to disarm it.
Wow.
So I'm just really happy that Riso had dispel magic.
That was the last one for the day, by the way. No
That
more.
is fortunate. Oh my god.
Okay, who went in? Character-wise?
Trevor.
Okay, who else?
I think it's just him.
Just Trevor. He's scouting ahead.
Yeah. I'm good back here.
Okay, you guys are outside?
I'm assuming that the man is not actually in that corner anymore.
He's not there. This was all like improv on the fly that the door was locked and stuff. So he's not there. The lights are out. The crystal's not there either. It's been shattered. So when you enter this place, roll a perception check. I want to tell you what you know. Okay. So with like a 10 or higher, the first thing you notice is that there is a kind of a wispy feel that goes through here. And you hear like you hear this. You hear various noises. Like a praying mantis kind of sound.
That's not good.
But you are invisible, right?
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a draft. It feels very eerie coming from this room.
Okay,
For
that's
this
good.
room or the next room?
Well, in this whole entire house. This is the
Okay.
vicinity of 200 feet or so.
Has anything in this room been replaced since last time I was there?
Not at all.
Can I try to check the bookshelf or the shelf again to see if there's any new items in the potion shelf?
You can roll a perception check.
19.
Yeah, there actually wasn't anything new on there.
Damn it.
It was more of like a yes or no, and if you had rolled above a 10, it'd have been. It was always gonna be no. I probably honestly shouldn't have said it, but yeah. So no.
I mean, yeah, okay. I will try to look into the other room.
Okay, the door is still ajar, and the the chest that you had gone on is still open. Nothing seems to be amiss.
I will walk towards the stairway.
Okay. As you approach, the sounds get louder. You hear,
This is Candlewick to Trevor. Are you alive still?
I can hear you, yes.
Alright.
I'm hearing some strange noises. I might need the rest of you guys to go inside. You should tell the rest of the group.
Okay, I relay that to the rest of the party. Should we go in? I mean, there's still guards around.
Stalker walks through the door.
Oh, okay, I guess I'm following with you.
what about you, Rizzo?
Yes, I'll follow along.
Okay. Now you're all in the chest. Damn it.
That happened the last time as well.
His stupid chest.
It happens every time. It happens every time. Every time someone's entered that building, we just go into the chest.
And now you're all in the chest. You know, I was talking to Scott about like how I was thinking about making you guys containers like that.
Yeah.
For the sake of holding magic items on your person so you can have it forever. And then I was thinking, dude, every time we try to move, someone's going to get inside someone.
Yeah, it's
So I decided against it. Oh my
Just like
god.
a tiny haversack. We're
Yeah.
putting like people in.
Whoa. Where's your character go? Your guy's under the...
And Rizzo was never seen again.
It's 'cause he was replaced by a doppelganger.
Good thing there's a clone of him there.
Very fortunate.
Okay.
For marching order, it's absolutely perfect that I'm like right behind Trevor. I want to be like in the middle, like almost in front.
I'm still invisible though, so you wouldn't know where I am.
So
Yeah, you would kind of just bump into him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in front of anyone if I can.
I'm going to actually put you guys right over here. Actually, Trevor, I'm going to let you act a little bit.
Alright, since Trevor is invisible, he will walk up the stairs again to see if there's anything new up the stairs before they continue down.
Absolutely. So you go up the stairs, and it's absolutely pitch black.
Right, dark vision, so I can still see.
Yeah.
Do I notice anything different about this place compared to last time? Perception roll, right?
Yes, go and roll it.
15.
Oh my god.
This time
We are all caged
Ah, it's
in
the
here.
glory of the cage.
This is a hint. We're gonna be stuck in here for the rest of our lives.
Are we gonna be fighting Ghost Rider?
Probably worse. There's probably worse in here than Ghost Rider. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm scared of Ghost Rider now.
I think here.
I gotta.
Ghost Rider will come to our aid in time of need.
And we gotta find a Ghost Rider model later. Okay.
We're gonna have to do that. All right. So you're 15. What it buys you, what it gets you, is you can tell that the smoke has recently, like the candles have recently been put out, and the wick is still pretty warm. You don't see any smoke though, so you can kind of tell the hour that this happened. Maybe 30 minutes.
Right. You said the time works differently in the astral realm. Does that mean there's no day and night cycle?
There is, it's like, there is kind of a day and night cycle for the set, for like for like kobolds and stuff with like sunset, sun sensitivity thing. They have that. Yeah, there's a normal day and night cycle, but it's just like basically
Is it
permanently
night?
day. Permanently day, I'll say that.
Okay, but is it like technically night? Is it night the hours right now?
Sure. It could be night in here and then day outside or something, I guess. I don't know. It's astral planes.
I will try to open see if he is in there.
Well, the door's still ajar from when you opened it last time.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's actually not in there.
He is not in there at all, no.
Okay, I will walk downstairs. Actually, no, I will check the No, he probably hasn't been there at all. I will walk back downstairs and say that there's nothing upstairs.
Don't you still have those sheets you just took from his
Yes,
cabin?
I have a pair of sheets.
Yeah, he stole his sheets. Because inside here is like linen.
I stole a pair of
Casting
sheets
message again.
because I need it.
Trevor, are you anywhere around here?
Yes, I am right.
We
in
have
front
entered the house.
I am right in front of you.
I reach out my hand. Do I bump into him?
I reach out mine to grab his.
All of a sudden,
Oh,
all of
wow.
a sudden, guys, interjecting, you hear the loud sounds again. You hear like those sounds. Everyone roll a perception check right now.
What is that?
11. Nice, big
23.
rolls, big rolls, big rolls.
The DC, I'll tell you when all four of you guys roll.
Oh, crit it!
Oh my god. Alright, so a 15 would have told you the area. A 20 tells you exactly where it's coming from. So 15, whoever rolled above a 15 knows that it's in the corner over here. And then whoever has a 20 can actually see this, like, what looks to be a little hole over here with a staircase going down.
Guys, guys. There, it's coming from there. It's coming from there.
Yes, I see it as well. There is a passage under the stairs.
I'll use my arcane ward now.
Should
Someone's gonna have to, like, act on the guy who failed, so he has to act too.
I mean, they pointed towards the location, so with my
Yeah. Oh, it would have been funny if you would have been like, what is this? What does that sound? Where is this coming from?
Yeah.
Alright.
Should I try to sneak downstairs since I'm still invisible?
Well, there seems to be a blockade in your way, so that might be pretty hard.
Risu
Sure,
would like
Is it made of wood?
It's made of wood.
Do we
It's
have anything
made of
flammable?
wood and metal, and you could roll an investigation check if you approach it.
I'll cast because I'm feeling the itch right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cast firebolt on it.
14.
Oh, God.
That might not be a wise decision.
That are you sure you want to do this? Your teammates can pull you back from this because you don't know what's in those barrels.
Risu would like to stop him.
Guys, I'm starting to feel something.
If you have to pee,
my
you should
family
have told us
has
first.
been- I know. I was just making sure. My family has been cursed for a really long time, and that's my eyes are red because of it. And now every once in a while we just get this itch, and we just gotta burn things, you know.
There was a cat in the room we were just in. Go burn that.
There sounds like there's enemies downstairs. You can burn them.
Yeah, but I just gotta scratch it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I suppose Stalker will attempt to
Yeah.
move said barrels as quietly as he can.
Sorry, say that again.
Stalker will attempt to move the barrels as quietly as he can.
Alright, roll a...
Can
String-
Risu help him with that?
Isn't that called a helping action? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah,
Let me
it
look.
gives the person leading advantage.
Yeah, I can help. That's an action.
Alright, yeah, so roll a strength with advantage. It's going to be a general strength check to grapple it and move it. Roll it with advantage. You roll it twice, I guess. Oh, cool, you can actually roll it with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, you just type ADV.
Oh, sweet.
Thing.
Yeah, it actually failed, because it's pretty heavy.
I'm not that strong.
Oh guys, it's getting stronger.
Go light the candle on fire.
Alright.
Maybe if you guys could
I'm
see
gonna
where you were pulling it. I'll tell you what, your 10, I moved it like this. What do you want to say?
Can any of us, like, squeeze through a bit?
Actually, wait.
It's actually further, it makes it harder right now to move. You've completely...
The staircase. Can I use the staircase to get behind the barrel since they moved it a bit forward?
No, you cannot. Because there would be a wall right Wall would be
there's-
like right here.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, you guys are gonna have to figure out how to move this barrel. Man, when I had my level 10 party, they're just like, oh, barrels? Psh, evil! And they went for it. They just knocked everything out of here.
Can I check?
Okay, time to roll. Time to roll. I'm casting Firebolt. I'm doing it.
Risso would like to
Take
kind of
cover.
sing.
I would like to grapple the mage.
Go for it. Roll a strength check, and he needs to roll like a counter strength check.
Fuck, okay, he's probably gonna win that.
While this is happening, Risso sings,
Guys.
Disco Inferno.
Candlewick made his save. You can go ahead and cast Firebolt. Go ahead and make the save.
Oh boy.
Or go ahead and make your roll for attack.
For attack? Okay.
Yeah, to see if you can hit the big bunch of barrels AC.
Stalker hits the dirt.
I run into the outer room.
Oh my god, he failed. So the fireball. Oh my god, dude. Not only do you launch a firebolt at it and an explosion happens. You just
I
hear
feel very good now.
who is it just right here?
Is it fireball or fireball?
He did
Firebolt. Bolt.
The cantrip.
The cantrip.
So what happened was I'm gonna count this as like 3D. What is it? This is
This always can be 2d10. Sorry.
that's what fireball is.
It's fireballs right now.
Yeah, it's the cantrip.
Hold on. Since there's literally 3 barrels, there's like 3 stacks of it up there. Like you got one row, one stack, second stack, and a bottom stack. Alright, so this is fireball. Each creature in a 20-foot.
It's casting a cantrip.
Yes, the cantrip ignited the barrels.
Yeah, the barrels.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, each creature in a 20-foot radius, it's only basically going to be Candlewick here. On that point, must make a dexterity saving throw.
Did the barrels have like gunpowder or something in them?
It has gunpowder in them.
Oh
Something
my god.
exploded down.
You just lit up gun.
Since that you were casting that spell, I was gonna say I'm gonna investigate the barrels.
Oh my god.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
You kind of deserve this.
This is going to be cast as a like 4th level instead of a 3rd level, so it's going to be 96 instead of 86.
Here lies Candlewick. He
Here
was
lies
highly
Candlewick,
alive.
the man who rolled critical fail.
He rolled a 3.
Bye.
All right, go ahead and roll 96. 9d6. That's how much damage you're going to take.
Well, go ahead.
Why did you do
So
this?
Just out of curiosity, Candlewick, what's your maximum HP?
Is it like 21?
My maximum HP is 23 plus my arcane ward gives me like 25.
He might actually
Straight
just
up
die.
You might just straight.
Will this light?
Well, you're unconscious.
Yeah. All right.
Thank goodness.
You know what? I know we're not in combat, but I'm gonna require you to make your death saves now to make sure you come back because they are like out of here.
Okay.
Oh my
Did I do
god.
all of my death saves?
These
Or
idiot,
just,
this
like, one?
idiot fucking flew. Hold on, I'm telling my girlfriend what happened. This idiot threw a firebolt. The cantrip? Firebolt?
Well, now I
There's
can add
gunpowder,
this
wasn't
There was gunpowder.
Why?
He just
Just
took.
why?
He just died from 96.
Dude, look, I heard the little part where your character's cursed and then it has an itch at times, but why?
Oh my
Okay.
God. This is his backstory all over again.
All right. Do you know how death saves work?
Yep. Do I do all three of them or just?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
just
making
one?
you do all three of them.
All three of them on
they
that
are
one, man.
all of your friends are like they can't even see you. They're like in another room, so they're not there to really help you.
Oh my.
They're just wondering, what's that smell
18
coming from the
failed to
door?
So you got your life, right? 3d20. The 18 succeeds, 9 fails, and a 6 fails.
Okay,
So
okay,
you
okay.
have to make
Oh my heart.
do another d20. Do another d20. Do them individually this time.
Would this blow a hole in the grounds? By the way.
His character just died.
Caroline's candle wing, the man who died because of stupidity and a curse.
Wait. I had my. Oh wait, no, yeah. Even with my arcane ward, I still take it.
He just died.
The wall
Do you have a backup character?
Hang on, could I have cast shield as a reaction? It's too late now, but like, could I...
Oh my god. Wait, what?
He wants to cast a spell so
Could
he
I have
doesn't
cast
die.
shield as a bonus action?
No, you cannot. You fuck a
No, not
firebolt.
right now, but like, could I have?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Shield, shield and AoE effect.
Okay, fair enough.
Candlewick. Oh my god.
You know, you could have shot the firebolt at the wall. You have to shoot the barrels.
He rolled a 1, so he would have shot the barrel regardless.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you guys come roleplay this.
Does this at least kill the whatever was down there?
I think everything. This whole staircase is gone.
Do you have a backup?
This is my
Is there a backup?
second time ever playing as a player instead of as a DM, and my character has died.
I don't ever kill players, really. I'm very generous, but I'm not. I've never really killed a player like that.
Can I
Your girlfriend wants to say something.
Do you have a backup character?
Oh man,
Do you have a backup character?
I can make one.
I mean, your character's dead now. I was not planning on this.
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue.
There's a lot of characters in his backstory. I think I can make something.
Okay. Now, well, your character's dead. I'm gonna let your teammates come up and
Holy shit.
investigate. The smoke is cleared now.
What?
I was absolutely prepared for this. The moment I went, yep, this is his backstory.
Rissa would like to enter the room that
Hold on,
has made a loud sound and walk up to the now corpse of a burned high elf.
Crispy fried.
You kneel down, and you see.
yeah.
You can have like one last word, Candlewick.
Mom, I see. I'm sorry. Mom, I thought I could make up for it. I really did.
I don't kill players. He killed himself.
Maybe next time. I don't know. What's next? I'm scared, Mom.
Is he suffering right now?
Mom. Please.
This music is very
I want to
unfitting.
go.
Graham, is he
Hold on.
suffering right now?
Say that one more time.
Is he suffering right now?
I don't know. Are you suffering? Would you say your character's suffering? I'll allow you, instead of me as a DM, I'll allow you to say if you're suffering. I mean, you know what? I mean, you probably blew your limbs off.
Yeah. I'm probably like bleeding to death.
If he's suffering, I will just take my dagger and shove it up his head so that
Yeah,
it ends
well, maybe.
suffering.
Well, he's about to kill him. He's making.
Oh, there you go.
He
Sorry,
just.
no
What did you do? Wait, what did you do?
I put him out of his misery.
Oh my god.
Here, let me.
Put it bluntly, I ended his misery. and I ended his
Guys.
life.
You could have just asked me. Almost every character I have is a healer.
It's
Like every single one.
the sweet Sid. That's
Why
her.
is-
And
Wait, why isn't she playing with us? Excuse me.
she didn't want it. She didn't ask to play.
I like just listening. It's like a really funny story half the time.
She just
But
likes to listen.
I feel sympathetic right now. Like nobody has ever died in his campaign.
I don't kill people. Like, you literally killed yourself, dude.
Twin brother.
You literally killed yourself, dude. I didn't even try to kill you. What the heck? Alright, guys. Alright. Rizzo, you've said your thing, and you've, like, driven a dagger through him. Or was that Trevor that did that?
Trevor did it, and I just watched on the side, like,
Alright,
this
Stalker.
is the thing now.
Stalker, do you want to say anything? This guy befriended you, man.
I can't. And I am lost for words, pal.
Are you saying that as a player or as a
He
character?
did what I wanted him to do. He protected people. He was helpful. He gave money to people. He lived a good life.
Is there anything we can take from his body, or did it all burn?
Wow.
I
No, that's what he would want. That's what he would want.
won't. Alright, yeah, you can loot his corpse, take his belongings and his gold and stuff.
I take his gold and his magic items.
You guys are like amassing them.
Rizzo would like to compose a poem. Candlewick was a man who once traveled the world as a wizard. He saw a great can, he blew it apart, he's laying on the floor dead.
Beautiful.
Candlewick, how much gold and what magic items do I get?
You get 350 gold pieces.
Fucking hell, dude.
And you get an amulet of non-detection and a hat of disguise.
You took the hat of disguise?
Could be very handy if you know how to use it.
Fair enough.
The hat of disguise is kind of like, basically imagine like a stereotypical like wizard hat. It's color black with the tip kind of like curling at the very end to the right of where it's supposed to go. And then on the brim, it's just kind of like pierced through the brim. There's like a really large black feather that's kind of like pinned to the hat with a strange looking like orange flower of some kind.
Alright, guys, let's keep going.
And, the amulet. The amulet's like a golden chain, a very long golden chain with like almost like this eye-looking thing at the very end, with like even more gold just kind of like trailing down up to what would have been Candlewick's belly button, but not anymore.
Alright.
Question. Actually, no, never mind. Actually, no, yeah. Is there a giant hole in the ground now?
Yeah, it's very visible now. The smoke has settled and you smell a very like char smell, kind of. Yeah, you smell like a charred smell, and it might be Candlewick himself.
Mistake.
Should we do anything about the...
Can I hear the noises? Are they getting louder or more angry?
Say that once more. Sorry, I had to close my door.
Are the noises getting closer or more angry?
They're very startled. I wonder why. But yeah, you can go down there. You can feel like smells and stuff, and something may have been alerted to your position.
What should we do, guys? We now want to down.
Stalker shall take point at the now gaping hole and keep a watch down it with an arrow drawn and aimed at anything that might pop through.
I would like to vote for not going down that right now. Of course, we can, if you guys want.
With my dark vision, can I see anything in the darkness down there?
You see various cages. That's all I'll tell you.
Are the cages open or closed?
You don't know that. With all the dust and stuff down there now.
Okay. If dust is the problem, then can I do this? Can prestidigitation make a gust of wind?
It sure can.
Yeah, I'll cast prestidigitation to remove the dust from the area then.
Okay, you cast it, and what you see is creatures that are inside the cell. The doors are all closed. You don't know if they're locked. You don't know if there's any traps. You don't know any of that. But there is a ladder that leads down into a room with cages with creatures inside it. Maybe this is the room that you were looking for with the animals and creatures and stuff.
Do I recognize any of the creatures?
I don't know. I roll a history check.
Critical hit 20.
Oh my god, you fucking hell, god damn it. Alright, yeah, you recognize a few of them, yes. You see a demon.
20 to counteract the natural one.
Yeah.
Do you need to do what?
It counter-rolled his natural one.
Oh, yeah.
He's helping me from beyond the grave.
God, dude, Counterwick. Counterwick, I'm so sorry.
Do it, man.
You were nervous at the beginning of this campaign. You knew something was bad gonna happen, and you didn't make it.
No, I was nervous because this was my first time playing with like a whole bunch of strangers.
Yeah,
I should have given Candlewick my ring. We would have had his spirit then.
Oh man.
Alright, so
I am actually shaking. Wow.
with your natural 20 that you got, you see a demon, you see what looks to be a beholder, and you see what looks to be a gelatinous creature.
I turn to the rest of the group and say,
These are all in
guys,
cells, in cages.
there's a beholder down there. And I also see a demon and another creature.
These are some very dangerous creatures.
Yes, what should we do?
We could ignore it for now. Drag our charred friend here outside, though not exactly suggested. Or we could just go down there and look. Any option would be fine by me.
I could cast an illusion down there to see if the creatures react in any way.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, do I know what of creatures demons like to eat?
Meat.
I will summon the visage of a small human child.
Wow.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Excuse me, what?
You could do like a small bunny or something like that instead, but
Well,
Feed a human child.
yeah, small human. I summon the visage of a small human child.
Okay, is it gonna go down there?
Make it a really scared, poor-looking one. Like really.
Yeah. It's like it has like a broken arm. It has a broken arm and it's filthy and everything.
Are you gonna?
It's like super easy prey.
Okay. What do you want to do with it? Put it down there?
Part of
Yeah,
its
it's down
face is
there.
burned.
Can you
It's
see
down there.
through its eyes?
No, it's an illusion. It just summoned it down there. It just runs around trying to get the attention of the creatures.
Yeah, it's doing that. You hear. You hear. And you hear like some like whispering sounds. You hear like all of this at once.
Sorry, what?
You hear all of it at once. It's almost
Any of the creatures managed to break out,
no.
so I can safely assume that the doors are locked. Then,
You can safely assume this.
boys, I think the locks are working on the cages because I cannot see any creatures that roam free when I summon this child. Should we take a look or should we come back another time?
you should maybe take a look. Go down there and have a peek.
My invisibility broke when
I know
tried to-
this.
I
Did
do not
stutter?
mind. I do not mind going. It is my fault.
Okay, Stalker. Right, go ahead and have a look then.
I hop down the hole.
Okay, let's uncover the new room. Okay, let me get you there. There's a staircase that was not supposed to be there. Oh, that's the one I moved to the side because it was covered up by black. So it's not really there, but you know, I moved it because the room exploded.
Okay, it's right.
Right, yeah. Okay, so this is roll a perception check, and I'm going to tell you basically what you see, and you can identify.
Perception. What's my modifier again? +6. Okay.
Your mic is a little low, by the way, again.
Sorry.
Oof.
I don't see.
So this is basically what you see. You see the ground because it's, I guess, pretty dark still. All the any kind of candlelight would have been blown out like immediately, so you can't really see too much ahead of you. Allow you to communicate whatever it is you see.
I guess I will. Remaining to the centermost part of this little area so that I'm not within too far arm's reach of any cages, I will just slowly sneak my way down with my bow and arrow out.
I kind of whisper down this latch. Stalker, do you need some light?
Light would be advantageous, yes.
Okay, I cast dancing lights and some small like fires float down through the latch and follow him.
Okay, all right. This is what you're able to see now as you're passing through. On the right, you see what looks to be a long dead cow, very rotten, putrid smelling. This might have been what you smelled when you opened the door for the first time, when you were upstairs and you felt like a whiff to go through past you. This is that putrid smell that I did not elaborate on, but this is what you would have smelled. Over here, you see the creature. You don't know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you it's a player either, as a DM. Over here, you see bones and more stuff. Someone has been killing these creatures, torturing them, maybe doing tests on them. On the left, you see a gelatinous slime. On the left over here, you see a spider with lots of sword-like legs. On the right is a demon or a fiend. You can now act.
Let's see. Can I go up to that door at the end of the hallway and see if I can hear anything coming through it?
Absolutely. Okay. You can go up to it, and you're here, and you put your, I guess, head up to it?
Yep.
Okay. You hear several type of growls, and you hear footprint. Like people are walking, maybe.
Are they coming towards the door? Are they getting closer?
You don't know that, but no.
Can I investigate the door really quick? Is this one trapped like the front door was?
You don't know that. Investigate. Roll an investigation.
Right.
Dude killed himself.
Come on, Avery. What the hell?
It doesn't look to be trapped, I guess, but you don't know really. You failed your roll.
Can I put on
This is how you counter someone with awesome stats.
Avery knows, dude. She knows.
Can Trevor put on the hood of his cloak, camouflaging himself, and then jump down into the area that Stalker went into?
Yes. And who is this? Rizzo?
Trevor.
Absolutely. You guys are just trudging on without your partner.
Yeah. Okay. Do I see anything of significance?
You see what he saw. The first thing you notice is a beholder that gives you a glare.
Is it safely restrained so it cannot use its eyes?
No. It's floating in its cell. If you roll a perception check. Hey, thy name is scary?
What? 13, sorry.
Okay, so you don't know if it's harmful or not. Beholders usually are very harmful, but this looks to be a young-looking beholder.
Right.
Thy name is Skyra. Welcome. Someone's in chat.
What about the skeletons off to the side? Do I see them?
You see what looks to be blood and skeletal
I'm
bones.
talking about the ones in the walls that look like they've been buried.
Oh, you can go over and investigate them if you wish. Which one would you like to do?
And do I see the handles to the side also? Since I have dark vision, I should be able to see this.
Yeah, passively you notice them on the left and the right.
Right. I would like to investigate the skeletons to the right side.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
17.
Okay, so you see a bunch of bones. They are long since dead. Any kind of blood would have fallen into the water right here, and maybe the water was at one point used to self-sustain some of the creatures so that they don't die of dehydration. Yeah, so there's no items on this creature, any of these bones. They were just like laid there.
They were just there.
They're just there, yeah. Maybe to make space or something.
Right. Could I walk up to Stalker?
Absolutely. Okay. Let's give Scott a chance.
Yep.
After I see it, I kind of wait a little minute and dip my head down and kind of look through.
Okay. All right. So
Do I
are
see
you,
the other two unharmed and such?
okay. Would you like to enter?
Yeah, I'll insert down.
Nice. Okay. All right. Would you like to walk up to them?
Yeah, I'll kind of eye the creatures on each side and see what they do.
Okay. All right. I'll let Stalker have the floor.
The door does not seem to be trapped, though I do hear footsteps on the other side.
What do you suggest we do? I would assume that you're the most logical of all of us, being a machine.
Role-playing machine as a squishy organic. I suppose Stalker, being logical and not having found any traps, will just try to open the door very slowly and quietly.
Right. Even if you didn't find any traps, would you like us to stay a bit behind in case there are any? Or...
So instinctively walks like 20 feet back.
I'll follow.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Oh, we're now inside, like just trying to look through the room and stuff that you didn't get a chance to go into.
Yeah.
You're technically dead. You shouldn't be able to see this right now.
He can't. He was just asking.
His
Yeah,
spirit is following us.
The camera right now is my POV.
His spirit is following us.
Yeah, there we go. Encouraging y'all.
Even if there are no traps, you should keep a healthy distance, just in case something attacks from the other side.
I will do that then. I will walk a few feet back, like 15 feet back. Trevor, that is. Sorry.
About right there. So, as you walk back, you hear something like approach. You hear like a sound, and it's like something banging up against the cell walls. A slime. As it does it, you hear like this like zapping sound, as if like the cage was like resisting any kind of like tension or any kind of force that the creature inside was trying to emit through.
Do I realize that the
Oh, yeah.
that the cages are safe?
Yep, you don't even have to roll. You notice.
I've relayed the information. The beasts are trapped in magical cages that will harm them if they try to attack us.
Oh, that's good to know. I feel a bit more safe down here.
That may be useful. Did you notice any devices that may unlock the cages in case we need to make a retreat?
I noticed 2 levers at the entrance of this room. They might be used for opening the cages. I am not certain.
Keep note of them then. If we have to leave in a hurry, we might want to flip those before leaving post haste.
Right, I will keep that in mind.
And I open the door.
Okay. This is what you see right here. It's not actually trapped at all or any of that shenanigans. As you walk around the bend, though,
I'm stealthing as I go, by the way.
yeah. All right. So as you go around the corner, this is what you're gonna see. Are you ready, guys?
Ready?
This is what you see.
That's a scary thing.
Now I think you kind of have like an understanding of what's to come.
This is why you asked me at the start of the game, isn't it? Because of my ring.
Yep. And at this, guys, is where we're gonna end today's episode.
Oh my god.
Today's session.
Dude, if that's a Hydra, then I can't tell what that is, but if it's a Hydra, then
It's a
the
Chimera, I
fire
think.
would have been so helpful.
It's a Chimera Thrall. I'm gonna have you guys, whoever is joining in on the campaign is gonna have to roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Wait, it hasn't seen us though because we're stealthing.
It's a mind flare.
I already know what character I'm gonna create next.
Should I roll stealth just to see how well I'm hitting?
Sure.
Since
I
we're
know what
technically,
character I'm gonna create next.
since we're technically still behind, do we need to do the same?
Yeah, I want you guys. Well, I don't want y'all to. All right.
It's like crappy rolls.
You have advantage, don't you, since you have the hood on?
I do have advantage. Ooh.
I also have advantage on my roll.
Someone has advantage on a weapon of warning.
Yeah, I also have the.
That's a 24 for myself.
I have a 22 for myself.
Okay. All right. So one thing I don't really want is a lot of like planning before battle. You know, I know that, like you can say like, hey, there's some enemies up here, but like the whole metagaming thing. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that where we like ruffle stomp enemies. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think we can ruffle stop a mind flayer.
Good question. Do we get XP from our day?
You know what? I'm gonna say, let's see, what all does you guys do?
Do I get experience for killing Candlewick?
No, you don't.
Speaking of which, whoever looted my body also gets a dagger that's kind of like, the blade of the dagger is kind of like wavy-ish, like a flamberge.
It
What is the
does.
name of this item?
It's just a dagger, but it's shaped like a flame. It's
A
just a wavy
wavy,
dagger.
a wavy dagger would be called a Chris.
It would be called a Chris. Okay.
Like that.
So, in terms of experience, anytime you unlocked a door or undid like what were all the doors that we unlocked today?
There was this one at the entrance, plus the trap.
Okay.
And there was... No, that was the only one, I think.
Doors that should not be open is what we did.
So, any doors that you have unlocked, that person gets 50 experience.
I get... what do I get for disarming the trap?
I would say, what level was the trap? Was it a fireball trap
You
that
said
at
it
the
was a
door?
level 3 fire... You said it was a low 3 fireball.
I would say 300 experience.
Okay,
Wait,
so
I just spelled that.
Shh.
You dispelled that? Did he
Yeah, I
really?
spelled that.
Okay, so
He got the magic, but the trap was still there.
I would say he gets 300 experience for that.
Okay, I get 50 experience. Do I get 50 experience for disarming the trap in itself then?
Yes, I will allow that. Yes.
So I get 100 XP then.
Yes.
And I didn't do shit, so I don't get experience.
You know what? Like when
No,
your
wait,
character with the
you
rolls.
unlock the last door. You unlock the last door. You get 50 experience.
It wasn't locked.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
He opened the last door. He gets.
Oh yeah,
one
he only
pity point.
opened it, right?
I get 1 pity point of experience.
Hey, Sam.
What I'm gonna give you, Stalker, is inspiration for role playing your character, which is as good or better than 100, 200 experience.
Oh right. We still have inspiration, don't we?
Yeah, but you haven't had a chance to use it outside or inside of like battle yet, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is.
That's the end of it. If that's
Wow.
the end of it, I'm gonna have to call off because it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
ending.
that's
It's
the
ending right now. Did you guys enjoy today's campaign?
I did.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
fun,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was very fun. Oh my god. I already know what character I'm gonna do next, and depending on, I'm gonna talk to Graham about this. But depending on how the nature of it goes, I might be able to join the next session. So there we
3
go.
halflings in a trench coat.
3 halflings in a trench coat. Yes, please do that.
Don't kill yourself
Unfortunately,
this
no.
time. Don't kill yourself.
Don't kill yourself first session.
I cannot promise this, but I'll be more responsible this time because this character is not like a child.
Every time one halfling dies, your character actually shrinks by 2 feet.
Perfect.
Oh
Actually,
my
amazing.
god! Every time it's like shared XP, and like every third it just brings me down. Just
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming to the campaign. And next session,
Thank you for running it.
yeah,
That was really good.
Yeah,
I loved it.
thanks a lot for running it.
yeah, it's my
First time I've
pleasure.
it's the first time I've actually seen it like a tabletop, like computer simulation.
That's
It's
pretty
way
cool,
better
right?
than Roll20.
Was this recorded?
Yeah, it's gonna be into an episode.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be on YouTube, boys.
Yeah.
I'm
we
gonna
did
do.
it.
I was already thinking like of doing like a black and white filter over your death and playing this like
Yeah.
doo 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 doo, you know, like
Just
death
just
music
have, like,
and
a montage of like just have like a montage of all the good things that he did, like in the background, just kind of like transparent.
yeah.
Help an
man.
old man up the hill.
All right, guys.
Almost punched the zombie.
You fellas have a
Birthday
fantastic
zombie.
night, all right? You guys have a great night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. And in about 2 days we'll play again. And Monday, Wednesday, Fridays.
Woo!
All right, peace, guys.
Peace.